available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo, single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Kinda came and crushed the competition, hope they get the message. Look, living it fast, spinning my M in the bag. I never go slow, thinking I'll crash. End up a thing in the past, they know I won't though. Big fish catching me, they gon' need a bigger boat. Ironic how the world stops when I spin a globe. Always showing up. Right. Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Right. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote.
Alrighty, welcome in. Trendsetters. How we feeling?
League of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
B.O.D. Get the spell check, a fact check, and prevent errors going up. See the bent lever, jalapeno hot. Y'all just red peppers. All y'all copy copies, but I'm left center. And your shorty glitching on me like a text center. Hit her with a French tenor. Crazy wait until I do the next record. I leave head severed. I don't need to hit the bench ever. But if I do, I'm
okay.
to the next.
How y'all doing? Welcome in. W's in the chat. What up, Energy? There she is. Tamara in the house. There she is. Let's go. Only bands here. Let's go. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see y'all. Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. B Water is here. Do it. Clubhouse. How we feeling? 2,000 comments behind. Let's fast forward here. Yay. Ding, ding, ding. All right, y'all ready to work? Let's do this. Welcome in, everyone. Great to see you guys. It is game time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Clubhouse, how we feeling? What up, Zach? What is good? Carlos in the house. What up, Garrett? What's good? Danny Cash in the building. Let's go. I love it when that guy's here. Where the cash at, Danny? Where the cash at? Roberto in the house. What up, Wokey? What up, Ryder? What up? It's gone. Mason in the building. What up, Leisker? What's up, Rich? He's getting rich. All right, DJ Scratchers is here. Let's go. Cheers, boys. Welcome in, ladies and gents. Welcome in. Great to see y'all. Happy New York session. Yeah, happy New York session. I hope you guys are doing well. Good to be back. Looks like we got a good day ahead of us here. Should be a great day, actually. Unemployment claims coming in a few minutes. But we got the winners coming in, really. The winners are coming in. Vivian Young, Ben Bennett, Price Action Kev, SK's in the house. All right, certified. He's certified. What's good? You got to enjoy being around the winners, man. You got to enjoy it. What up, Kaz? Valerio in the house. Let's go. What up, Phil? There he is. The captain is here. All right. Damn. What up, Marvin? We spinning. A lot of payouts here in the clubhouse over the last couple days. Congratulations, everybody. That's why we're here, to get paid, right? Not to necessarily just trade, but to get paid. So beautiful job. Way to take care of business. What up, 3 Ants? All right. I think we're good. Yeah, let's go ahead and pray real quick, man. I'm just grateful to be able to do this. So let's go ahead and give some gratitude here, and then we will begin our day, all right? Let's do it. Father, we thank you for another day. Oh, man, we just thank you that we can come here. We can rejoice in it, that we can see this day with the glass half full. We thank you that everything is working for us in life, Lord, that nothing works against us. It all works for us, for your good. So we thank you. We thank you for the opportunity to believe, Lord. I just pray that your people would believe here today for the life that you've called them to. We know that if we ask in prayer and believe what we ask for, we'll receive it. So I just pray belief over everyone, and we just thank you for the work that you're doing in here. We give you the glory here. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's do this. All right. What do we got here today? So today is Thursday. It's the 26th of February. And it's another day for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to lock in on our 8-figure attributes and continue to sharpen the sword here today. So again, today's the 26th. We've got this 8:30 news in front of us here today. It's going to be unemployment claims. It shouldn't be anything too crazy, right? Just unemployment claims. So if we do have a good setup, we can look to take advantage of that volume coming in here. So let's I don't think there's really anything else. Nothing much. Yeah, nothing much here. Yeah, nothing. Tomorrow we're gonna have PPI here at 8:30, so that's about it, and that should end the week. So it's been a great month here so far. Last week of the month here. Let's close strong. What up, Philippe? Philippe, how you doing? Everyone say hi to Philippe. Stronger. If I gotta say hi to Philippe, everyone gotta say hi to Philippe. All right, let's move this chat over. Let me talk to me about the music real quick. How we doing on the music? And let's get into this top-down analysis here before 8:30. Got it? Good? Okay, cool. All right, Stephen B., how are you, brother? Great to see you. Great to see you. Let me lower it just a little bit more. That should be good right there. All right, let's talk about it here. Let's move over to the charts. Let's see what's going on here. Let's start with the daily time frame. We'll look at gold. We'll look at NQ. And if you guys want me to look at anything else, just give me a holler. But let's take a look here. We got gold did close up bullish yesterday. So you did have a bullish closure there on yesterday's candle, you know, ultimately creating this support level. So we got a new support here on the daily time frame. My big thing is the real range, I believe, is down here. Right, because the daily time frame was ranging a little bit right over here, and then you had that fake out, right, and then this closure above. So I think really the range is down here. So I wouldn't be surprised actually if this candle came down, retapped that zone, and potentially even closed back below in it, either today or tomorrow or something like that. But as long as we do remain above this area here, then I think the daily stays bullish, and you know, price can continue moving up off that support right there. So let's drop down to the 4 hour. We got some rejection here on the current daily candle. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So 4 hour is bearish, right? So possible bearish bias here for the session. This is your resistance. You're kind of downtrending here, right? You got some supports, wick area, you know, wicks in this area here too. So possibility for that 4 hour candle. It already broke the low to continue moving bearish there, but we do get some rejection. So let's go see now what that rejection looks like here. All right, 1 hour working here, trying to get resistance here. So it's trying to move with the 4 hours, trying to reject on the daily. You do have a resistance right here. The 1 hour is trying to continue to make its way down. Let's take a look at the 30 minute as well. See how we're kind of getting these resistances now. So I think, yeah, in this next 30-minute candle here, if we can get a top wick, right, then these sells actually look money here today. So you got an opportunity to fill that wick, and for that daily candle to come swinging back down there. So yeah, these look pretty good. Let me just take a peek at the 15-minute real quick. 15 looks good. Yeah, honestly everything looks good. 15 celery, 30-minute resistance. So yeah, 10 seconds on the closure here. So let's see if we can get a closure, decent top wick, and then the sells look pretty good. I know we got news, but we need a top wick, and then if we can get a good top wick, break the lows, that should be good. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Can we get a melter? Can we get a top wick? That's the question. Let's see. Before we go to NQ, let's just see if we could actually get a top wick or something here and maybe move down. How you guys doing? You guys take any trades in pre-New York? Anything in pre-New York? All right, no top wick for us. All right, no top wick, no biggie. We're looking for those sells there on gold. 4 hour being bearish. Everything looks good to potentially continue moving down, but nothing here for us. Let's move over to NQ here so we could do a fresh analysis and see what's cooking here. So daily time frame, the daily. So the daily did close bullish there yesterday. A little bit of an awkward candle, I'd say, as you have just a bit of like a range here for the most part on the daily, right? So you had this choppy range right here, and then ultimately like this candle had a pushed up, closed with no top wick, opened up with almost no bottom wick, and then we do close above. So weird funky candle here, but ultimately we did close above, and you do have clean range moving up towards 84 here. So let's take a look at what this looks like on the 4-hour chart real quick. 4-hour is trying to move bullish, trying to fill the wick here. Actually not looking too bad here. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. 1-hour moving up. You got some range here, some resistance, a lot of clean traffic above that. Let's take a look at the 30. 30 closes without a wick, so that's the issue now. So 30 no wick. Yeah, I gotta wait. Yeah, these buys right here were great. So if anyone took those, I like those. But other than that, 30-minute candle got no wick. So what do we do? Who do we call? Right? We just, boom, we wait for some sort of pushback, support form, even a closure above. We got plenty of range to the top side here today, right? So if we do get a pushback, closure above, then we can take our buys, right? And if we don't get those buys, then I actually think these range 2 sells would be valid here as well today. So something like this, just because of how awkward that previous daily candle is, we may get some pushback here today. So yeah, we'll see. So those are what I need to see. So basically I need to see a support formed, and then I'm going to use that range. And if I get a closure above, the buys look good. You got a wick to fill. If I get the closure below, the sells look good. You got a wick to fill, plus it makes sense on the higher time frame. So yeah, that's it. So pretty good ranges here today. Hopefully we can get a piece of the pie here today. We'll see. We won't force anything, but we will let it come straight to us. All right. So that's that. Goldie, let's see if we end up getting a top wick. I'm still pretty bearish for the most part here with that 4-hour, but you know, we may have to wait a little bit. We may have to wait now. These are not my recent markups. These are my, yeah, here we go. All right. Let me actually just operate here on the MGC chart. And do it like that. So let me just get rid of a few things here. So pretty much sells below, you know, sells below here look valid. Again, the 4-hour being bearish, I would expect us to continue driving down here, right, if we start closing below there. So 1 hour working on that resistance, 30-minute kind of gives it to us, but with the news coming out, we get no top wick, so we can't enter there. 15's kind of struggling slightly, so yeah, let's see what happens. We need a top wick before anything, and you know, I'll probably still remain bearish for the most part. Maybe we can even get a wick out of here, another pop back up, right? Get some new resistance, kind of like you see here, how you have like a push down, right? And then a pop back up, and then boom, 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 right? That's where the bigger move happens. So if we can get that nice retracement, that'll also give us that top wick, and then maybe we could look for our sells like that, bam, coming down like that. So 9.15, maybe, and then the buys look good above. Yeah, buys are good above. So whichever way price wants to go, we'll roll with it here. But yeah, everything looks clean. Buys, you got resistance sitting up here, so might have to wait on that. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Let's measure this range here. 100 pip range. So you know, these days 100 pip range. Yeah, that's not even tradable. It's not even tradable. Almost out of eval jail. Hey, oh my God, it's probably been impossible to pass evals with like Top Step or something. All right, well, let's see. Let me see. Let's pull some things up here. Yeah, that would have been nice if we could have got that top wick. But yeah, we'll have to wait on that, and yeah, see if price wants to close back above or not. Boom. All right, we're good. Let's see what we got. The giveaway account from Christmas. Let's take a look, Yogi. Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho, baby. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Not many people are holding accounts from Christmas. Not many people. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. On a giveaway account. On a giveaway. Most people, you know what they do with giveaway accounts? They give them away. They get them and then they give them. So what was the point of getting them? Good job, brother. Yogi, proud of you, man. Way to work. Way to work. Let's take a look. Yeah, very nice. Clean, clean. Beautiful. Awesome, man. Awesome. Let's get this chat over here. I got chats on chats. On chats. All right, perfect. All right, I think I'm organized now. Let's see. What's up, Jan? I just want to say thanks for all you do in the clubhouse. You're welcome. Since I joined September last year, made trading easier for me. Perfect. Finally guaranteed another 10K payout. Okay, you got it. You got your 150. Let's go. There, Jan needed what, 150 I think it was for another 10K payout, and I said, nah, you don't need 150. You just need a good A+ setup. That's all. Right? Because there's a difference between you need 150 or you need an A+ setup. Because if you only need 150, then you could look at this market and be like, "Ooh, I'm sure I could sneak it in there. I know there's not a playbook setup, but I'm sure I can squeeze one in here." Right? But when you realize, no, you know what? I just need one more good playbook setup to just naturally get me 10K. Right? Then that's what you're looking for, and that's typically what you'll get. So, congratulations. Blessings, my friend. Blessings. Big W. Did I get your message on Discord? Yes, I think so. I sent all the oh, why do I have 5 new evals on top one? No, I don't have no, I sent them all over. So yeah. I actually haven't heard back from Cameron here. Let me send these guys another message. I'm golfing with Clay too, so I'll have to be like, yo, what's up with Cam, bro? Hold on. Let me yeah, Cameron never wrote me back yet. Let me text him. I'll shoot him a text. Everyone should get those accounts today. I'm almost done. Just let me get this payout, and I promise I'll give you guys giveaways. Yeah, I like messing with you guys. Breakout and pullback is all you need to be profitable. Like, literally. Like, breakout and pullback. Can anyone wrap their mind around that one? That is all we need. Why is the price moving up and down all choppy? I don't know. Sometimes the market just does what the market wants to do. That's why, it's very important to try and trade those high volume times the way I do, because you're going to have a lot of chop right now, right? Look at all this chop, just price just consolidating, not really doing much, but we really only trying to take advantage of a couple candles, right? Bigger candles like these candles. So I don't really know what the chop is about as much, but it's probably just a lower volume type of time, and it doesn't matter, because the bigger the chop, the bigger the breakout. So I just wait on those. Some things you just don't know why the market does what it does, and guess what? You don't have to. Some things you just don't even have to know. I always like the idea of like the market does whatever it wants, and then I have this little thing called the playbook, and anytime that I just happen to see the market throw that playbook, it's a rare occasion, and I just, let's say, okay, that's the move I'm going to jump on. Other than that, the market doesn't owe me a thing, right? Like, just because I show up here today, right? Like the gold market isn't like, oh, time to eat trading's here, guys. Let's go. Put out some playbook setups, they're live, right? The market isn't having that conversation. The market does whatever the hell it wants to do, right? And then it's our job to sit here and study the movement of it, recognize, develop the pattern recognition, right? To understand that here and there, the market throws certain patterns. And when it does, we can make a lot of money, right? Big if we wait on the patterns, right? And not just try and enter into the market. So again, yes, $150 was required to get that 10K payout, but more importantly, a good A+ setup was required to get the 10K payout more than anything, right? Because the market can throw you $150 right now. If you just get lucky and maybe you press buy, maybe you press sell, you can get lucky and make the 150. So when you look at it in that different mindset and you take your eye like a little bit off the money and you see it like this, all of a sudden things begin to change. Yeah, we got a little top wick there. London gave you guys the finger? Oh, man. Really? The finger. Which one? Thumbs up or? Find it helpful to think of it as a casino rather than a market. Yeah, occasionally it offers you a stack. Yes, I like that too. Great analogy. Great analogy. And guess what, boys? There's no crying in the casino. No babies in the casino. All right? You come to the casino, you know what's up. Some of y'all don't know what's up. Exit Strat, how you feeling? What up, Rob? What's good? What up, Eduardo? Ben Smith, what's good? Look at that bookshelf. Okay, okay. All right. What up, Stephen B? Good to see you, brother. What up, Valerio? Positive Mind. Let's get it. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you, man. Jose? DJ Scratchers, as always. As always. What up, Roberto? Christian. That's my brother over there, Christian. Yeah. Me and him are twins. Gary in the house. Let's go. With the tinted glasses today. Okay. He's at the poker table. What's up, Tori? What's up, Austin? How are you, bro? Nice painting in the background. Clinky's in the building. What up, Magnus? What's good? Mr. Phil. What's good? What's good? Project Toro. Let's go. The big dogs are here. Rafi. All right. Magnus, how you doing?
How you doing? What's up, man? How you doing?
Excellent. How about you?
Yeah, incredible.
Beautiful.
Incredible. Yes, sir. Yeah, London was good, man. We had a W on or a loss in stream, but we made it all back like an hour later.
Too easy. Makes a lot of sense.
We talked about that on stream too. That's why we keep the attitude up. You know, we don't dwell on any losses or anything like that. We just on to the next.
Wait,
That's
hold
what we
on.
talked about on stream, and I said, if we get this, execute here, and we got that, and we executed all on stream there, or on Discord. I mean.
Wow. So took a loss and got it back. That's amazing.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know traders could do that.
Yeah, pretty incredible, right?
Pretty incredible.
But
Nothing
the thing
new
here is that we didn't take anything stupid. We didn't take anything that was unfamiliar. We didn't try to just get it back or revenge trade. We looked for the next best setup, and then we took that, right? So it's not just randomness. It's not some random trade we just take just to take trades and get things back. It's probability. It's the same edge. And I said, don't fear taking the next best trade just because the outcome of the last one was a loss. It could have been a win, and I'd probably take this too if it showed up because it was that good, right? So it's the same process. We just gotta follow the process, not focus on the outcome of the last trade or even the next trades.
What a champ.
Yes,
Jeez. Good morning, brothers.
Go,
How we
man.
doing?
What's up,
How we
Rob?
feeling?
Straight savage, stone cold right there. Like, let's go.
Taking my notes
go.
right here already.
Here comes this 4-hour candle too now.
Let's get it.
How we doing, Clubhouse? How we doing, YouTube? How we feeling?
Incredible,
Happy
bro.
Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday. Big Thursday. I love Thursdays. Love Thursdays.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Asian
Me too.
of the week.
Can't believe
that's
it's
right.
Friday tomorrow, bro. What the?
I do.
Where did
weeks be
Monday
moving.
go? And Tuesday.
First
I
trade,
don't
let's
know.
take a look. First trade, okay.
Yeah.
Buys, break of the
That was-
highs, okay to move up. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, that was
Stops
the one on
below the
stream.
lows.
Bro,
Nice,
we even broke
nice.
30 lows on that candle. You see the one we entered on? We broke the lows. Everything was looking money. London open, high volume, clean range.
Nice.
Money
Yeah, not a
setup
bad
right
trade at
there.
all.
And then the second one there, that was a 30 celery. I think you can kind of see it on it, kind of if you,
Entered here. Yup. Yeah, beautiful.
yeah.
Yep.
We struggled
Nice.
around one candle, but then it just flew up with like no bottom wick there, so that was perfect.
Perfect. So first attempt up here, not
Yep.
bad. Price does some funky stuff that it doesn't normally do, right? Price comes back.
Yep.
You get this lovely celery play. Next candle gives you a lower wick, break of the highs. Candle kind of closes a little weak, whatever, but next one pops. So yeah, good trade.
It's honestly, it looks like the same.
Yeah, it does.
Like-
Yeah, same trade pretty much.
Pretty
Same
much. We
trade.
kind of rejected from downside. We got a celery. So
Yep. Perfect.
yeah, but we stuck to the longs there.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, kept the bias long and
Yeah,
worked
yeah,
out.
yeah. It's fire.
It worked out. What's up, Rafi? How are you, brother?
Bless, my G. Happy to be back.
Happy to have you here.
How
bro.
about you? How was your day yesterday?
Oh, incredible, dude. Incredible. I can't even remember yesterday, but I think we played. Yeah, I think we did.
Little pickle?
Yes, pickle yesterday. Yep. Bunch
Who
of
won?
pickle. Actually, believe it or not, the game lasted forever. And we actually had to call it a tie because we had John's girlfriend. They had food cooking and like at their house, which was like 10 minutes away. And bro, this game to 21 lasted forever, bro. Like it took forever to get over 10. And it was just back and forth. It was like the craziest defensive game anyway. So we actually called it a tie. It was like we could not get another point, and they had to go. We were already pushing it, and we're like, all right, we out. So yeah,
Oh, man, you guys are getting savage. Sheesh.
yep,
For real.
Man.
yeah. Oh,
And
how
you
come I
guys
didn't look
get-
for
You
subs?
guys get golf today, yeah?
Yeah, today we golf. These cells, yeah, I did look for them. The only thing is, you can't see it right now, but the candle drove down. Let me see if we can see it on the 5. Yeah, you see right here? Drove down with no top wick at all. So you see how far it drove down, and then it came back up for that top wick, and then it drove down again. So kind of cuffed me up there, so I wasn't able to execute.
Yeah, Ben, that 15 closing doji, I was more so focused on the 30-minute retest and that resistance. If you're talking about the last trade there at 4:30 after the London session, I was more so focused on the 30-minute time frame because I was executing off the 30-minute onion, 30-minute celery. So, yeah, that looked clean.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I think I probably hang tight with this bearish bias here. We might need a little 15 little pullback or something like that that we can anticipate, and then stay shorting here because that 4 hour, that daily really looks like it wants to reject. Could we get like a potential closure below, right? Even like a daily celery play here. You already have the 4 hour trying to make its way down, 1 hour coming down here heavy too now. So 30 set up for us. The only issue was the unemployment claims opened up with no lower wick. Otherwise, we would have still been in this trade most likely, and actually would have hit target. Yeah, we would have hit target there. So yeah, so now what we got to do is, since we hit target, we don't want to enter. Well, you know what? If I had the right entry, I would have exited here, but instead, I'm going to exit here, right? That's the losing trader mentality. So what does the winning trader need to do? The winning trader needs to wait for a pullback, right? A rejection off the zone. So what does that look like? 15-minute bullish candles, right? 1 or 2 or 3 of them, and then we look for resistance at that point. So if we can get this nice pullback, right? Something like this, maybe even up into this range, right? Or these ranges up here, somewhere in that range, and then we get a resistance, right? Now we can look to short the market once again. So we got to wait.
Yeah, I like that.
Later.
Sounds good to me. Later.
Bro, a break of those daily lows. Oh, man, that would be amazing.
That would be incredible. I hope we come out of this range here.
Yeah.
How does your daily look there on Project X? I can only see trading view right now.
Oh, daily looks it looks a little weird, a little funky.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine is completely chopped up. Like on trading
Yeah.
view. It's like jumped everywhere. But
Yep.
okay,
Yeah,
we're
so
looking
that's
more
what
to
I'm
the
saying.
bearish
Like,
side on yours.
to be honest, we're flipping on the daily right now. So like you can't see it here, but this like that's really a lower wick, not necessarily like bullish. So we just kind of like opened up down here, but this candle is now basically flipping. So if we break that low, man, like, and then we come sniffing out that low, like you might have a drive here today. So, and by the way, like on the daily for me, like, remember we were talking about this yesterday, like this is the real zone. So until you retest like that zone there, you might even like close below it. All right, if we can get a closure below that, that'd be great. And we should see price continue down, but we'll see. I don't know how bearish gold wants to be right now.
Nah, for real. That daily looks bearish though, to retest that range at least.
Yeah. The thing is, we did
right
retest,
there.
you know, but at the same time,
yeah.
like, I think if you get a fresh closure now, that's where you'll continue moving down. But if not, then you may just kind of wick in and out of here for a couple days, you know, do something like that.
Yeah, like a daily range. Yeah.
Little daily range, and then that range would basically look something like this now. You basically keep that level, all right, and then you add this level, and now you just have candles consolidating pretty much. But then what's good about that is clean range, right? So more range. It's like chess. So it's setting yourself up now. So that would be like the green ranges. If this was a 30-minute time frame, we'd look to trade in these zones here. All right, we'd look to stay out of this one in here. So same deal, you know, candles are candles. But, you know, the cool part about the daily range is you have opportunity. There's a lot of pips in there, right? That's why we talk about the overextended breakouts, where so when you do your studies, right, you're going to, and when I talk about studies, I mean data. So one thing we've seen about the overextended breakouts is they had a 30%. So basically it was like 30, 70, right? So what that means is 30% of the time it won, 70% of the time it lost. So probabilities are against us now, right? But here's what most traders don't do that I think I do a good job at is I go and highlight and look into not just the 70 that didn't work, but the 30 that do. Right? So what I find in this 30% that do work is that you're going to have those higher time frame, like we talk about, like if it's overextended, but you got like a 4-hour straight or daily top wick here, right? Let's say it's like right here, and this is a bit overextended and you want to get in. It's okay to do that when you have those higher time frame highs and lows. And the reason is because if this was a 30-minute time frame and we broke the high, okay, we'll probably move like 5 to 10 pips, right? But if it's a daily time frame or a 4-hour time frame that's breaking its own high or low, that's typically where you'll get, it's like the same push, it's just happening on a bigger time frame. So instead of getting 5 to 10 pips, you'll get like 30 to 40 pips, right? And that's typically enough for us to do what we have to do in that trade, right? So keep in mind, like higher time frames, lower time frames, they're all the same. But the thing is, with the higher time frame, you will get a bigger push. It'll be the same little push, but it'll just come with more pips. So when you're sample sizing, it's extremely important to understand like both sides of the equation. Like, how does it look when it loses versus how does it look when it wins, you know? And again, you can actually flip it around. So if you start to only take these 30% when it works, now you do take overextended breakouts, but you have a much higher win rate now, right? And now your win rate is like 70-30, right? Because now you're only operating in the 30%. Does that make sense? This is how you limit, like you get rid of stuff. You eliminate stuff and you only focus on what works. And these are, you know, these are times too when you're sample sizing to really study that data and always pick apart what's working and what's not working.
Yeah, 100%.
But the only reason I said that is because of we were talking about the time frames. So the time frames being like correlating, like as if this was a 30-minute time frame right now, we might be open for that celery play, right? So the thing is, on the daily, you're going to get a much bigger move than you would on a 30-minute celery play. So keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. This guy's dancing. Let's go, Green. What's good?
Green. My brother.
I'm way behind on the chat. Way behind. Let me scroll down a little bit. NQ. Let's take a look here. NQ. Let's see. Yeah. So the NASDAQ, we are looking for the potential to see if it's going to reject here. So we know that the 30-minute close of no top wick. We know that the 15-minute got this resistance now. So yeah, we'll see. How's that 4-hour? 4 hours dangerous to take some sells. So you got to be careful here. Got to be careful. We got a 1-hour closure coming up though. So if we finally get a 1-hour closure above the range, that'd be great. What up, Ayush? How are you, bro? How are you? What if the 30 closes bullish? If the 30 closes bullish, then it just depends, you know. So it depends. If the 30 closes bullish like this, right? It looks like this. You might have a trade there, right? But if the 30 closes like this, then probably no trade. Why? Because we're at the top of the range, right? So see how this candle closed near the top of the range? See how this candle closed near the bottom? So it leaves you room, right, to make some money. So if you don't have that room, you might get jammed up there and, yeah, just go straight back down. So, yeah, it just all depends. You know, it's not just, hey, if it closes bullish, can we buy? Well, that depends on how we close, where we close. Do we leave a wick? Do we not leave a wick? Does the next candle open up, right? So it's like, it's more than, hey, if the next candle closes bullish, guys, we get in, right? Like, there's more to it than that. So, what if the 1 hour doesn't close below? Will we still consider the bearish if the 1 hour doesn't close below? Yeah, we could still consider bearish, right? But again, not until we get that 15-minute pullback we're looking for. So although we'll let the 1 hour candle slide, right? And we'll say, okay, we got a strong bearish candle, we got a resistance, 4 hours still bearish, but we still need this move up here for a top wick, and that move up right there is represented by 2 or 3 15-minute candles, right? That come up and give us the resistance. So we'll be trading the 1 hour idea, but we'll be executing off of this 15-minute market structure. Yeah. Good question. Good question. Yo, what up, Foster? Good morning. Good morning. I have a 60% win rate now that I realize not really focused on maintaining it, but refining, improving. Awesome. Yeah. Look, you got to sacrifice a little to get good. You know what I mean? Like, you got to play a little, you got to mess up a little, but you got to lose a little. I mean, it's all good, gang. It's all good, right? To refine and get better and, critique your system and stuff like that. So, yeah, have fun with it, bro. Just have fun with this. Try not to take it too serious. The guys who take it too serious, they end up going back to work because they're so serious all the time. Where's Johnny Gems? Where is he? He's probably coming soon. That boy stays up around the clock, so he might be getting a little shower in or some extra sleep or.
Bro, man didn't type a thing, but then 4:30 he took the trade too.
Man trades. Man's up all night. All sessions.
What was your risk on those 2 trades? I would say the first one was a B setup for me, like B risk kind of. Second one was a B too. I just it was more like the higher end of like B. Not to think too much about outcome, but that was a pretty small stop loss there, like 45 pips, I think so. So I could go like higher risk there. So yeah. Made back the most of it, around like 80-90% probably back, so it's made back. So but both are like a B.
Yeah, I would say that, like, just a good regular good trade.
Yeah, good regular trade. Like I can't really put it as A, as volume time wasn't really there, it is there, but it's not really it's not London Open, you know what I mean? So
yeah. All right. We get an hour closure here on gold. So we close bearish right towards support here. So yeah, either way, we're going to need a 15-minute like pullback here. So the question is, do we enter on that 15-minute pullback and take buys? Well, only if we close like this, right? If we can close like this, then yeah, we do that, right? But if we end up just kind of moving up here, right, and closing like just a strong support, then we don't need to get those buys, right? We want to see at that point if we'll remain below here, and then if we can get the resistance at that point, like I drew out earlier, then that's the opportunity right there. Boom. Let this candle drive down too, because if it drives down, it leaves a wick, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And now we broke the lows in the first minute, and it's the hour closure. We don't have a topic on the 1 hour, so
yes, exactly.
Nothing here.
Very good, very good. But I would have loved to get in. I would have loved to get in here at 89 because I just feel like we can melt here, down into like definitely. I mean, with the 4 hour being bearish, probably see like 65, 62.
Just no entry there, like.
Yep. All good. We wait.
That would have been lovely.
One thing we don't have a problem doing is waiting.
Oh, no, definitely not. You see, we're pretty overextended here too, so we might as well get that pullback now. Look at that. We kind of activated sell orders here, probably moving straight back up.
Yep. When's the last day for the OG pricing? I'm trying to get in today. The last day for the OG pricing is, I think the team told me it was the 28th. So 2 days from now. 2 days. February 28th. I think that's the last day of the month.
Take advantage of it.
Take advantage. Lock in with us all year. Gang, it doesn't matter really. Like, it really doesn't. Like, we are on a roll right now in the clubhouse. Like, the only person we're missing is you. Right? Really, like, you're going to come in, and whenever you do come in, we're just going to be in there winning, right? At another level like we've been doing. So you might as well get on board now. March, April, May, June. I mean, these are some of our most powerful months when it comes to, like, our system and whatnot. So things are heating up. They're really heating up. We've been patient. Hey, we've been extremely disciplined all year long. I am so proud of this group. Like, for the most part, these guys and girls have not really messed up, you know. I mean, it's a pretty big size group, so obviously, and even the ones that are crushing it are still going to mess up from time to time, like, even including myself, right? But man, for the most part, I mean, we are on top of our game.
For real, man. For real. It's not even about how we, or, you know, about messing up. It's just about quickly realigning again. But we get on the same path, like, right after. There's no dwelling on losses. There's no nothing mistakes. We don't dwell on that. We just get right back to it.
I think we're over. I need DeMarco to confirm this, but I believe we're already over $500,000, or at least close to $500,000 in payouts already. So that's just in the clubhouse. That's just what people post. There's a lot of people who make a lot of money that don't even post it. So, you know,
fire,
and that's fine too. You know, I get that, but like, that's just us counting the actual payouts that come in and get posted in our profits channel. Oh, yeah, I just got word, guys. The winners of those accounts, you guys are good to go. So check your email. Yeah, check your email. You guys should have your accounts. Yeah, dude, that's literally just us adding the testimonials here. That's all. How many payouts you got? A lot. How many payouts you got? Another one. Another two. I'm sorry. I can't even say another one anymore. These guys won't even let me say another one. They're like, no, it's another two. Another two, but it really means another three. Isn't that crazy? We got numbers all whacked out these days. Look at JP going to work. This is no surprise, my guy crushing it right now.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's just from adding this stuff up here. 37K in payouts this month. Let's get it. Where they do that at though? Where they do it at?
I heard someone ask you, Nate, is Clubhouse worth it? I don't even know. Like, what do you say?
I don't know. Let's ask Jan. Hey, Jan. This man paid about $150 for the month to be in the clubhouse. $37,000 in total profits.
That's a pretty good ROI for me. I mean,
oh snap!
Literally, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh wow, yeah, we crushed. So year to date of 2026, 541,000, almost $542,000 in payout profits, man. Amazing, just amazing. What was once a dream is now reality, man. I mean, sheesh. Like, the vision was having hundreds, if not thousands and thousands of people all across the world gaining financial freedom, having family victories, being able to do what they want, when they want, exactly like I have been able to do. So it's been a blessing to see that, and let's keep up the great work. Yeah, we do this live every day. Yes. Ryan? Yes, every day.
Good to have you here, Ryan. Good to have you here. Few years watching YouTube and now here.
Let's go, Ryan.
Major, man. W.
Okay.
Good to have you in the squad.
The OG pricing, I think if you hit ! Clubhouse, the OG pricing will probably pop up there. 6 million this year. Hey, Grant, we're on pace, brother. We're on pace. And like I said, like, We're talking about January and February, right? We over 500,000 in payouts. So imagine how we're gonna start cooking up here in March, April, May, June, July. Like these are the months that we thrive the most in. So I'm excited about seeing that.
Wiz, that's insane. Let's
Price
go,
condition
man.
has been a little slow, actually. Yeah.
Let's go. Fire.
Where's Buddha?
Look at that.
Let's get it.
He had to do that extended picture there.
He brought it down.
Otherwise, they all couldn't be there.
Yeah. All right, you got some sells starting to play out on NQ. The 4 hour is still so bullish here, though, so I can't really do that. I think anything above the hourly candle also closed above here, so no sells for me in this situation. But if we do get support, I like the buys here. 1 hour May. I think the sells for me are probably going to either be best below 56 or somewhere way up towards like 18 after the bullish move. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, use this link. Use this link. Use the OG link. Don't use the regular one right now. Let me send it to you. Yeah, the regular stuff, it's going back up to that, I think, in 2 days, so February 28th. Where's Buddha? Crushing. 200K? Hey, let's go. Beautiful. Yeah, that's amazing. More payouts.
Fire.
More payouts. Love it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Good work, good work. We're working here, baby. We're working.
Work.
All right, let's go back to the GC. Still no pullbacks for us. Little 1 hour top wick. What's up with these candles coming down and then going up to make the top wicks?
Yeah, bro, like stay up.
Like, give us a piece of these sells, Goldie.
For real. I'm probably gonna drop here.
Yeah.
No, not now, not now.
That's no need to talk that rubbish.
Close support now, close below, please. That'd be very kind of you.
Yeah. If you get the 150, you're grandfathered in. Yup. This is misguiding everyone and trading on prop, and you're trading on live. I mean, if that misguides you, then I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, I just started trading the live account literally last week. So for the last 4 years, I've been literally doing the same exact thing as everyone else. What do you mean, Charlie? Talk to me, Charlie. My thoughts on Fibonacci. I used to use it back when I traded an intraday system. Out of all indicators out there, I think that's probably the only one that I even liked. So I don't mind it. I don't use it today, but I can see the Fibonacci these days, right? So I don't even have to really like use a Fibonacci. I could just see it with my eyes. To-do list, go to work, come home, yo. Come on, guys. We don't want that. Let's get rid of it. We've helped multiple people now make over six figures, over $100,000 last year, man. So proud of these guys. I think there's like already about 6 or 7 that have reached out to me. Some of them have even made it public about how they've, collected over 100K in profits in the past 12 months. So, man, this is again, not by my might, right, but by the spirit, right? So it's very difficult to do this together. You have to have a lot of unity. You have to have a lot of you can't have misguidance, right? There should be zero you don't do this and misguide people and get them to 100K a year, right? The way you get them to 100K a year is legit leadership, guidance, right? So there's no misguiding around here. Everything is, we are unified at another level right now, so.
Yeah, 100%. Leadership, man.
Yep.
Yeah, you put it in your story too one time, and that really resonated too with me because, like you said, you can literally make money with every strategy everywhere, but where can you like make consistent money like here? It's like it's something else than just price action. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's a big part. We have a incredible system, right? And we teach it the best, but the best way we can. But I mean, it's clearly something more than just that.
Yeah. Yep. And by the way, I am trading prop firms. This is a top step. There's 3 XFAs here, right? This is also a top one 100K account that's up $9,000 in profit, right? So I am trading prop firms, and I always have been up until literally last week. So we're still cooking. We're still cooking.
And it doesn't matter. It's the same process. It's the same setup. So even though Nick trades live, you can trade a prop firm too. If anyone only can afford that, you know what I mean? So it's not really that much of a difference. It's mostly process here, performance. Then you can make it on whatever. Prop firms, live. Just have to understand the differences in the game here.
I got multiple accounts.
Multiple. Prop and live.
Did I first build my capital with prop firms or 9 to 5? I had some capital from some side hustles that I was doing, and I was able to stack that up. And usually what I did was I traded, believe it or not, for most of my like learning curve, I actually quit my job. Yeah, I actually quit my job and went all in on trading. So I ended up quitting my job with just not a lot of money, but a little bit to buy myself some time, and I just got to work. You know, I didn't know it was going to take me like over 2 years, but thank God, like money was there at the right time. And there were many times where I didn't have any money for something, and money just randomly came in. Like I remember one time my dad called me, said, "Bud, you got a check here. It's from like an old job. It's like $700." I'm like, $700? I need that. Send that right now. Like I had $0 when he hit me with that. And I was like, whoa. He's like, yeah, it's been sitting here for like 2 weeks on the kitchen table. I'm like, what? So yeah, you know, I've just been extremely blessed. I think I've had just God show up at the right times. Like if I needed the money, it always kind of came in there. I had, you know, some people to help or ask for help here and there too. Like even like my brother John and my brother Joe, and yeah. So I just kind of put my back against the wall, and then I started trading like $500 accounts, because back then the only really funding company that I knew of was FTMO, and I just thought, man, I can't spend $500 right to do this. So I would just like put $500 in an account and start blowing them. And I think really where I started coming up was the prop firms though. So once I started getting payouts with like FTMO and my forex funds, they were big. Like I was only making a couple $100 on my $500 live account, but once I got into FTMO and all that, I started getting payouts for like $8,000, $12,000, $7,000, like, and that started changing my entire life. So that's really what helped me. And then continue to build it up through the prop firms and whatnot. And yeah, so it kind of all started like that. I was struggling with the live, making money here and there, but not a lot of money because I didn't have too much capital to work with. And I didn't want to, back then you could risk, like the leverage was like 1 to 1,000. So you can risk the whole account pretty much, right? But I didn't want to keep doing that because, man, that kept blowing my account, right? So I'm like, I can't keep doing this. I was borrowing money from my wife. I'm like, hey, honey, like, let me get an account, right? You know, like, let me get some money for an account. So yeah, thank God I had a few people, less than a handful of people that actually believed in me and was able to kind of help me a little bit. But other than that, it was just back against the wall and, you know, just trying to learn and do it as cheap as possible. Yeah, sometimes you got to go all in, you know. Sometimes you just got to go all in. Now, this isn't a message for everyone to, you know, go in the boss's office and say, hey, boss, I quit. Right? It takes some guts to do something like that. So you better make sure you got them, you know. And if you do, then do what you got to do. Yeah. Side hustles. Yeah, I had an e-commerce business. I also had a speaking, like kind of like a consulting company. I still have it today. So I would go and I would speak. About different topics, like, you know, personal growth and development. Some of the stuff you hear me say today. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, just a bunch of different things. basically anything I could get my hands on. I also would middleman a lot of stuff. If someone needed a connection somewhere, I would connect them and, you know, middleman that. So a lot of middleman stuff, to be honest. How do you get in Discord? You should immediately get right into Discord, and then you're gonna want to go over to the announcements section. Go to the announcements section, so that way you can get your key, basically your key to the Discord, and or to the clubhouse, and then yeah, you're good to go. Everyone got stopped out yesterday. You were still in the play. Yeah, you know, it's gonna happen some days, brother. It is what it is. You know, it's gonna happen. What about all the hundreds of trades I called and we all hit TP? How about that one? How about those? It's gonna happen, G. You know, it's life. What are you gonna? You know, you can't make excuses. You can't cry about it. I mean, it is what it is, right? It happens sometimes. And then I explained everything very well too. So hopefully you took note of everything I said after the trade, and that way that won't happen to you anymore.
Yeah, and it's a new day now, so just focus on today, doing your best.
Yesterday? What's yesterday?
Exactly.
Why not sell now? We're at support, and our nearest resistance is way up here. So we gotta wait for a pullback. So maybe we can get our hands on this pullback though. Yeah, we got 12 minutes. 12 minutes. 15 is doing absolutely nothing right now.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, the thing you just said there too. I remember one of our first meetup there with the house and all that. When we sat there one night, you told us all. You were just sitting there. We listened to the gems all night, and you were like, "Success doesn't care about what you feel, right? It doesn't care if you just sit and cry about the trade. It won't help you. It won't do anything. It just matters if you do what's required or not. It really just focuses on that. It's input, output. It's not really anything like input plus emotions and then output. It's like just input is output here."
Yeah, yep. Dean, you're good to go, brother. Yeah, send us an email. We'll hook it up for you, or just re-register on WAP. Yeah, use the link that I put in the chat. I think I still have it here. Let me copy it. Yeah, this one. Use that one. Nah, no worries, Charlie, at all. No worries. I understand your concerns, brother. Stick around for a little bit. You'll start to see what the vibes are like over here. But yeah, you know, you can't really get too upset over one trade. It's gonna happen, you know, from time to time. You're gonna lose. This is a sport where we're gonna lose trades. We're gonna make mistakes here and there. Very rarely do I make a mistake like that, but it happens. You know, I'm still human. So where I should have my stop back in the range yesterday, where I normally would, right, out of 100 trades, like 99% of them, the stop would be above the range in that point. But, you know, trading multiple accounts and calling the trade, and sometimes you can get a little scrambled there. So yeah, I explained, and I think most people who've been watching us for a good amount of time understood that their stop loss should be back in the range, right? So you got to understand that too, and think for yourself a little bit. But as you begin to hang out here and show up on the daily, you'll start to you know, understand like what's going on for the most part. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Whiz. Oh, I like the G.
How do you get comfortable and back to feeling confident in your trading? I fear I get into trades out of the streams and sometimes take the wrong trades. So you never get comfortable, really. You know, that's the crazy part, is you don't. Again, you know what's comfortable? Your 9-to-5 job. That's comfortable, right? Because you know what to expect. But in trading, it's all uncertainty. You see, uncertainty. There's no comfortability. No, uncomfortable. Let's put it like that. Uncomfortability right here, right? So there is no comfort here, right? There is trust. There is faith. There is data. There is skill set, right? And as long as you continue to apply the skill set, have faith in the data, right, and trade the data, then even though you're uncomfortable, you can still make money, right? So you don't have to be comfortable. You just have to get back to doing what works, right? Get back on track. If there's been couple setups that you've seen, but you've let them go, then lower your size. Lower your size just a little bit. You guys all know my famous losing streak of 2023 or whatever it was. And, what did I do? I had like 6-7 red days in a row. Like, imagine coming up Monday all ready to go. Loss. Tuesday, loss. All right, we're going to get this back. Wednesday, loss. All right, we're creeping towards the end of the week. We got some volume. We could still end this week green. Thursday, loss. Friday, loss. Oh, my gosh. In front of 2,000 people. Yeah? And then the next Monday, all right, here we go. We're going to get them. We're going to get them back, right? Loss, right? Another one. So, like, how did I battle back from that, right? Not just mentally, but technically, like with the trading as well. I just lowered my size, right? I lowered my size. I actually kind of got really picky. I lowered my size a little bit, and I took my base hits. And although, let's say I lost, let's say out of all those days, I lost 2K, right? And maybe over the next week of taking those little base hits, maybe I only made 800 of that back. Would you say that was successful? Probably not, right? I'm still down. But in the pursuit of putting the 800 back on the board, I got my mojo back, so to speak, right? I got my confidence back. I got my my trust in my data back through that process. And then guess what? At some point, eventually it took off, and man, since then, it's been, just last year alone, since that, like 2000, I'm already up 300,000, over 300,000, right? So did we make the 2K back? I think we did, and we learned a valuable lesson in that time and how to size back down and get your confidence back and build it back up and be a good example, right, on how to dig yourself out of a hole as a trader professionally, right, and do it with, professionalism, really, right? So yeah, so a lot of that taught me a big lesson, but all I did, bro, was size down, get very picky, and just try and stack some green days in my favor. I didn't need to make the 2K. I needed some green days. It didn't matter how green, how big, small. I just needed to see myself winning a little bit, getting back in the rhythm of winning, and then off to the races I went again. And by the way, that was back in February of 2023, and that may have been the greatest month of my trading career. Yeah, I may look back on that month and think that was the best month ever, right? Because again, that was the month that challenged me. It was the first month that I really went through some struggle as a profitable trader, right? Like, I've lost 7 days in a row, plenty of times, but not after like consistently being profitable. So that was my first like legitimate probability, like playbook or whatever type of loss there. So yeah, so it was fun and it was good, and my perspective was good the whole time. The whole time I looked at it like, hey, this is what the greats go through. This is what the 8-figure, 9-figure, 10-figure traders have to go through to get to their levels. So I was okay with it and just trying to learn from it. Hired a mentor at that time as well, and yeah, it was the best. It was amazing. Have I reviewed the playbook? How have you reviewed the playbook or only sized down? I didn't really review the playbook. I reviewed all my trades. We actually did a webinar on it. All that. Like, you see, the thing is, I just shared it with everyone. So I shared it, and then I shared what I learned, right? So not only did I share the losses, but the mentality of it, right? The process of going through those losses and how that makes one feel, right? But then also showing how we battled back out of it and the type of perspective that you should have during that season or during that time and how to really come out of it. So not only did we do that, we did a whole webinar and we taught people the whole entire way through on how to handle losses, on how to handle red days, because, no matter what strategy you trade, you're going to have red days. You're going to have red weeks. You're going to even have red months from time to time. So it's all part of the game. So as long as you understand that and you can keep executing. One thing I didn't do was change my strategy. Everyone in the chat. If there was 2,000 people in the chat, I think 1,000 of them were screaming, change the strategy. Is he washed up? Does the strategy work anymore? Bro, do breakouts work anymore? Like what? So I had so many people, in my ear. Obviously, when you do this in the public, right, you got so many people talking crap and whatnot. And I love that stuff. I'll be honest. I live off that stuff. So it was even more in my power to stay composed, right? And really just make sure I was not listening to Jimmy Ding Dong in the chat, but I was sticking to the data, right? I wanted to listen to people. So what I did is I spent a lot of money, and I hired a guy he was a trader, and he makes over $10 million a year. I still have this guy's phone number. I still can hit him up from time to time. I might have to pay him a little bit, but he gave me some sound advice, you know, and everything he taught me during that time has completely leveled up my trading results and my trading mentality. And you guys know a lot of what he taught me. We even did a webinar on that. I say, yo, because once I learn something, I want to teach it, right? When my bucket fills up and my cup fills up, I want to start pouring it out to everyone, so that way they don't have to go through the same exact experience. Maybe they'll go through the experience, but maybe they won't have to do it alone or without the knowledge, or maybe they not have to do it for too long, right? So we even did a webinar on that, on everything I learned from an 8-figure trader. So it was a blessed time, and it really picked up my trading big time. Can we get a bleeder on NQ? Let's take a look here. NQ, how's that hourly candle looking? We got 930 creeping on us here. So 4 hour coming back down now. So yeah, that's good. Good. We'll see how the hour closes. I want to see an hourly closure potentially below 57 here. Got a fake out there too. Be like water. You're welcome, SK. You're welcome. Look, it's going to happen. I'm sure I haven't had many red months in the last year and a half. Actually, last year I had 0 red months. 0. Right? Two red weeks of all of 2025. Which, again, those were, at one point, I just hoped and prayed that I can be in that type of position as a trader. So the only way I got there is the way I keep sharing with you guys, man. Stay consistent with that playbook, stack those green days, take your base hits, enjoy the profits, get off the desk, right? A lot of stuff. Most days when I get off the desk, I check again around the afternoon, and no matter what channel I go into in Discord, it's always people trading, and that's fine. I like that. That's what's up. But if you took a really good trade earlier, I mean, you don't have to keep trading. You can stop. Raja, yeah, it wasn't Raja, but Raja did mentor me in terms of this strategy, but that wasn't the mentor who I hired after that. So that was just somebody else. All right, bro, we got a closure coming up. Let's see.
This looks fire here.
This 30 may close bullish on us here, so
let's
see if we leave a top wick.
Yes, sir. If not, we might see that closure below though.
1 hour, almost no lower wick, right at support. Potentially a barcode here. 4 hour that's our only issue, is this 4 hour candle. Does it want to actually melt here in the last 30 minutes, or is that rejection gonna hold strong? So let's see how this 30 closes, and if we can close strong bullish, actually the buys are not bad at all here. 4 hour, we could say tap target as well. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah, me too. All right, let's see if we can get involved here.
Order rejected.
Oh, what happened here? Order rejected.
Order rejected.
Oh, you're in GC. You're in GC.
Oh, GC. MGC. Oh.
Yes, sir. GC.
Order rejected. Order rejected. All right, cool. Yeah, let's see if we can get a lower wick here and then make our way up. We could look for break-even partials at, what's it called?
That was quick.
92.
Damn.
All right. Yeah,
Nice.
That looks pretty good there. So let's see if we can get
Cool,
involved
looks good to
here
me.
on these buys.
Around 100 pip stops.
Oh, that's it. Light.
Yeah, that's light work.
Light work. Can we get a candle that looks just like this?
Yo. Woo.
Let's see.
Push it.
Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay. I guess the 4 hours is gonna keep going. All right. So delete that.
Yeah. Nice stuff to delete.
Yep. The bearish buys
Yo, damn.
stays. Wow.
Okay, cool. Bet.
What a move.
It makes it pretty easy for us now.
I told you, man, that 63, 64 target.
Yeah, it makes
Yep.
sense.
Yep.
Well, maybe some buys coming back up. We have no top week now and tapping targets, and
Yeah, we'll have to wait on that. NQ. All right, all melters here. All melters for the open. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Is Johnny Gems here? I don't know if he's here yet, but
I don't know.
All right, cool. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Bet. Yeah, fire. Plan makes it very easy for us. No execution here. Nothing. Yeah, Wokey. Oh, sorry. That was a long time ago. It's just that message. But yeah, good responses to that one. I'm way behind on that chat. Exactly, Richard. Yeah, I agree. Maybe rejection here in the fallout time frame. Maybe new fallout too at the end. That would be bad. Yeah, order fill. Damn, that went quick right there. Sheesh. Just like 400 pips or something. Nice.
Wow, dude. Almost forgot to delete my other order here. All right, delete it. All right, I'll be right back.
Insane. Yes, sir. Quiet record. Are you doing it through WAP or where are you doing it from? Yeah, cause like it has to be through WAP. Yes, sir. What's up, Coach Carter? Look at St. WSU in London. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, that was a good move. Yep. So how those spies? How those spies? Nothing right now. Definitely not. Definitely not. JD grabbed a better low wick. Yeah, nice. Nice.
Oh yeah.
I bleed.
Holy bleeder. Wow.
What's going on, brother?
What's up? What you doing today?
Whoa.
What am I doing today?
Yeah?
Dude, what is today? Thursday. I have a call with another mentor of mine at 3 p.m. my time, and yeah, just been studying some things, and I think I'm just gonna get back into that today. I was
Nice, man.
glued yesterday all day working on those things, and
Fire.
something today, I would say. How about you?
Fire, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go gym after. Didn't really have time for gym here today before stream, so I'm gonna gym and get some good food
Nice.
and yeah, chill.
What a life, yeah?
What a
We
life,
got to
man.
live, bro.
Sheesh.
We got to
Yeah, I
live.
freaking love it. Wouldn't change it for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
We're just cooking. We're cooking here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Cooking.
Cooking.
Daniel, I don't know if
Big
anyone,
things in the making.
I don't know if you guys answered Daniel yet, but I would say you see how many pips you brought in, take a look at how many you brought out, and then, or how many like escaped, and then see how they escaped, right? So meaning like if you lost those pips, see where you lost them, like what trades did you take, and if they're not really like looking like playbook setups, then you know that every now and then you're kind of still dipping your hand outside of the playbook cup, right? So you got to remain in the playbook. If they are playbook setups, then we got to look further into them to see exactly like how you're managing them and all that. So yeah, we just have to look at the data a little bit more then.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I said too. Yeah.
Wow,
that's
look at
fire.
this move. Holy smoke.
Sheesh, coming straight back up, bro. Look at that. We tapped
Hey,
targets
man,
in
you see
4
that?
hours.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's fire.
Wow, dude.
Goldie. I mean, yeah. It is 9:30 though, so didn't know it would behave like NQ.
You see that, bro? It's crazy. Look at that move. Kingman's learning the markets too. See it? It's a long stick. See that stick? Mm-hmm. Wow. What a move here at 9:30. Holy. Holy smokes, breaking the highs now? Wow. Wow, I'm glad I deleted that. I almost did not delete my order here. How old is Kingston? Kingston just turned 2. Yeah, he just turned 2 last month in January. Trade ovate? Middleman trading? Hey, I like that. I actually like that. Hey, give me 1 sec.
What are we 4 times a wood bank buy stops right now? Stephen B. Looking pretty good here. We get a nice bottom wick. It's pretty safe stops here.
Oh, we got our bottom wick? Oh, beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just a quick re-break of the low here.
Bro, I almost did not delete that order. So happy I forgot
bro.
to remember that. That would have been crazy.
Bro, that might have been a massive buy here though.
Yes,
those
thank you.
stops though, I don't know about 400 or 500 pips. That's like
something light. Bro, like 2 months ago that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We were like,
that was
that's
like
right.
light work.
It was like light. All right, man. We got nothing here. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Wow. Straight melters. Goldie, though. Goldie. I think we called 63. Yeah, we called 63 this morning. We tapped right into that range here as well. So, nice, man. Nice. We really wanted the opportunity to get in up here. But it just, and by the way, if we took that trade, we would have been out by here. Everyone knows that, right? Like for the most part. So we wouldn't have gotten all that anyway. But yeah, we wanted to get involved right up here around 88. But with that unemployment claims coming out, it just pushed us down right away. No top wick. So we had the bearish bias the whole time. So good job at the read there if everyone understood that. And now we got to wait for this madness to sink in here.
Yeah, definitely.
Something light, 300 pips.
That 101 though, if you like can reject from the downside now, begin to move up with that next. Not bad, but we'll see.
Bum, bum. You're stealing C Melly. Oh, is that where? What do you got, C Melly locked up in the basement there, Wiz Buddha?
It sounds like it.
Where is that guy, bro? I'm concerned, actually. I'm concerned. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen him in Asian for like 2 days. The name of the webinar, which one? Which one? I think if you're talking about the whole, like, what I learned from an 8-figure trader, like, that might be the name of the webinar. Wow. Would I have taken the sell-off resistance at 745? Yeah, this one wasn't bad. Look, I mean, if you had a read on the 4-hour candle, like that was the move, right? So somewhere up here, this could have closed a little bit better, right? I think there was yeah, maybe this one could have closed a little bit better, but yeah, that was the top, you know, for that 4-hour candle up there. Look at that.
Yeah, 4 made sense, but didn't have the best confirmation candle.
Yup. So not the best confirmation, but I think when you had that 30 closure, that was the best confirmation there. But again, this candle here just drove down right away. We had the sell stops ready to go. We were waiting for a top wick, and we just pushed down without anything.
No.
It does look like a news candle, right? It does. If you're having a problem with WAP, just send us an email and maybe we can help you out. Yeah, info@timetotrading.com, and then we should be able to help you out.
Yeah, beautiful, Ian. Let's go results right there. Nice.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it looks amazing. Incredible.
Incredible.
See, this really
Now
is
we're
not
talking quality
impossible.
over quantity.
Yeah, like a lot of people think this is like so impossible. So like anytime they see it, they go, nah, that's not real or something like that. It's like it could be possible for you, right? If you could just follow directions and plan your trade the plan, and when you get to the partials, take them, right? Don't just, oh, here's my partials, let me move TP up more, right? That's what greedy brokey traders do, right? When you plan your trade before it gets on and price starts going up to your partial TP, take it, right? Like so many people, they just, oh, it's here now, let's see how far we can go. And it does go far, but far away, right? Far back down to your stop loss or break even. So, you got to really like plan the trade the plan, and don't play with this. This is a business where you can make a lot of money, and you could have results. Like, you see how it's not just me, right? If it was just me and I'm the only one that okay, I can see where you would believe that. But like, man, oh man, I mean, how many P&Ls do we have to march across the stage here to show you that it is possible, that there is people from all walks of life, all areas of the world, all different ages that are all putting green numbers on the board just like that by simply following the rules of the system. That's literally it. Price action was better on silver. It might have been. I haven't looked at silver.
No. Neither.
Yeah, you should get all your Zoom confirmations, here within the next couple minutes. 7 a.m. setup. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, 7 a.m. Oh, yeah. That one wasn't bad either. Yeah, I like this one a little bit better though. Really the 30 minute, not the 15, but that 30 closure right there looks great.
Yeah, what Taylor said here. TT has more social proof of results than any group I've ever been a part of.
Oh, wow. I love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
Man, definitely. Love that, man.
Oh, info@timetoeattrading.com. Info@timetoeattrading.com. There you go. Yeah, I love that, Taylor. Yeah, I'm happy that like everyone here gets very comfortable. They feel like this is like an environment where they could actually learn, they could actually grow. They feel like they're being fed, right? You go to a lot of these other educational platforms or educational communities, and it's just dry. You're like, there's just no education. It's like all it is charts, right? But again, we know that if it was only charts, we would all be successful, right? If it was only charts, then all that back testing would have paid off by now. Right? But it's not only charts, and it's deeper than that, and that's really where we go. So I'm glad that you guys feel like you can grow here, like you're actually learning and being fed, not just from a trading technical aspect, but from a belief level, from to be able to shift your perspective or shift your paradigm and challenge your belief system slightly, right? To see if that can help you level up in life, which it's helped us level up. So yeah, you're not just going to get the trading talk here. You're going to get all well-rounded, educated all well-roundedly, right? So it's pays off, and that way you don't just rely on technicals and you still don't believe in yourself, right? Because again, faith without works is dead. Works without faith is dead too. So if you can do all the work you want, but if you don't believe that you can actually receive the result and the the fruit from it, then chances are you're not going to get it. All right, Goldie. All right, what NQ do?
Interchanges that gotta happen, like you cannot, like I said this before, you cannot do this game thinking like an employee, like there's a lot of things that are gonna have to change, especially your belief systems and how you perceive risk and how you perceive yourself as an operator. So yeah, you might have the best strategy, but if your inner world doesn't align with the strategy or what personality that it takes, there's gonna be there is a resistance right there. So doing all this work that we talk about here, the inner work is as important as the strategy.
It really is. But not a lot of people talk about that. Not many traders out there are going to tell you, hey, dude, put your cell phone down while you're hanging out with your kids, right? Or put it down in general so you can actually focus in life, So we'll share those kind of tough conversations or tough topics, but ultimately those are the ones that make you better, right? Those tough conversations typically are the ones that resonate the most and help develop more action. 1 pip mark in the house. Let's go. W. Wow, look at this. Goldie. I'm switching to
Taylor.
forex.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
What do you guys think of top 1 trader, Dominion? I'll be honest, I'd probably go with Dominion when it comes to the forex side.
The 5-minute rule is kind of...
Yeah, the 5-minute rule there is not that well. We have I think it's TTE 8. So if you go to Dominion funding, I think it is. I think there's a code TTE 8, and that should give you discounts anywhere on Dominion funding. Info. Yeah, there you go. info@timetrading.com. Yep, perfect. Oh, Dominion has a 1-minute rule. Okay, that's pretty. Honestly, that's pretty understandable. I mean, these guys got to keep themselves in business and not get scammed too. Yeah. So that's a lot of reason why that type of stuff is put in play.
1 minute is like, it's doable, but 5 minutes is like insane.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we also got discount codes with Tradeify as well. So those are locked in also. I believe the code is TTE with Tradeify. TopStep, we don't. TopStep doesn't do, I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with Top. I don't even think I want to affiliate with TopStep. It seems like they're not doing too good right now. Best instant funded account, in my opinion, is Top 1 Futures 50K instant funded. It's got the easiest rules. It's got the quickest way to get paid, and you can take a good amount of your profit. I personally, the only reason I went with 100K is because I was coming off of a Top 1 live account. But every other instant funded account that you guys have seen me trade has all been 50K. And the reason for that is because on the 50K, all you got to do is make 3 Gs. So you make 3 Gs, and on your first payout, you could take, I think, 2,500, right? And then look, on the 100K, you can do the same thing. I think 6K. You have to make 6,000 on 100K, and you can still only take like 2,500. So why go with 100K? So I like the 50K. Because it makes the most sense. Here you have to do double the work to receive almost, I think it's 3,000. I don't know, something like that. But you have to do double the work for not that much more of a reward. And so yeah.
If you kind of think of it as like how much you can lose to how much you need to gain, it's like it's very simple. It's the 50K that you got the best and easiest kind of approach there. True.
Yeah, and when you times this, because you're allowed to, sometimes they allow you to get 5 of them, but typically you're usually allowed to get 3.
5.
So let's say it's 2250 after your first payout, 2250. Then you do that times 3. That's good money. So I basically all of 25, I did this on rinse and repeat. So got 3 50Ks. right? Ended up making 2250 on each of them. Blew them and got them again, and blew them and got them and blew them and got them, and all year long. And then the same thing with top step 100K accounts. So 100K for the eval is probably the best with Top Step. I like those, but yeah, same thing. Just rinse and repeat all year long. Goldie, 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 goldie. What is happening? Oh, the Ignite accounts are good too. Yeah, I've also traded in Ignite accounts. I've taken payouts on Ignite accounts. Yeah, they're pretty good too. They're basically instant funded accounts for like a little bit cheaper. You know, you don't have to spend as much money to get involved in them. $25K. Yeah, that might be the best ratio. Yeah, you might be right about that.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah. I think you're right about that. I think the 2250, you could make a little bit more money, so to speak, with the 50, and the 50 is kind of like that middle ground, so I like it.
Yeah, like if it's talking like the comparison between like 25K payouts and the 50K account payouts, it's, you know, there's a lot of difference between those, but there's minor difference between 50K and 100K.
Yeah. And yo, how many people in the group, not even just the clubhouse, right? A lot of clubhouse members, but like how many people here have done that with the 50Ks? Like that was like our thing last year. Yo, that was our thing. Our thing was 3K, 2250, or 5 green days at 150 and grab yourself a payout with Top Step. Like, and we just murked that game. Like we really imposed our will on the prop firms in 2025, and clearly being over 500,000 in payouts so far this year between us, we're clearly continuing to impose our will. So
bro, if you won't get anyone
that
up
used
in the
to be
middle
me,
of the
bro.
night,
Like I used
what
to
is
go.
3K?
I used to know the numbers so well with the 100K because that's all I did. And when I was listening to you guys and I'm saying like, wait a second, what am I doing 100Ks?
yeah,
I went back to 50s, changed everything, bro. It's crazy.
No, it's true. It's true. You would think the bigger account, the more money you can make, but that's not even true, because like sometimes like the ratio is like ridiculous. Where, you know, if you get like even those 400K accounts back in the day, like it was just ridiculous, the rules on them. So yeah, it's not always the bigger account that's gonna make the most money for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw it as saying like, okay, so on the 100K you have three strikes for you to strike out. On the 50K, you have four strikes. Where do I want to play? What game do I want to play? I was like, yo, one extra loss could be a big difference. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the 4 strikeouts here.
Yep.
Change everything.
We got a melter. Wow,
Holy
big rejection
shit.
out of gold. NQ still fading off here. Very nice.
Wow.
Gold, what am I trading? I'm trading the GC chart. So like gold, XAU, USD, or GC, MGC, you know, those ones. Oh, wow. You're trying to close a trade on Tradeovate? Uh-oh. Is that a prop firm or a live account? He said, I've been trying to close this trade since the morning. GC available on Top Step? Not at the moment. No. That's why you see me on MGC, but normally I do trade the GC chart. Let's see. Surfaced every single one of my faults. I love that. Trading has surfaced every single one of my faults, forced me to deal with them head on. It's been one of the most challenging things I've ever had to do, but I'm grateful for who I became. Yep, that's the cool part about it, man. Profitable or not, I'm a better person. Yep, overall, I love that. You know, I love that. Amazing, brother. Incredible. Now, like, you just take everything you learn. So really, like, what happens is there's called seed time and harvest time, right? So everyone's time is different, right? Everyone's seed time is different. Everyone's harvest time is different. But you will plant seeds and take care of those seeds, and eventually they have to grow, right? A beautiful garden. So some of you guys have been in the hunt, getting better, right? You notice that you're a better individual, better man, woman, mom, dad, blah, blah, like just better thinker, have a more of a grip on life now, right? Those are your seeds. Those are your foundations. That's your root structure growing, right? So little do you know, the harvest is coming, right? I mean, it's almost a law. So as long as you take care of the environment in which the seed is growing in, then you have a extremely high probability at looking at a garden, at some point down the future. So keep that environment good, keep watering, keep giving it sunlight, keep doing the things that make you the best. And then eventually you will pop off. And brother, when it comes together, it comes together. My seed time, it was over 10 years. 10 years of water in the ground, scratching the dirt. My neighbors are looking at me like, what's wrong with this guy? He's been out there for 10 years scratching the ground. There's not even a little plant that's sticking up out the ground yet that's like, hey guys, I'm here. No leaves, no nothing, right? Just nothing. All you can see is nothing. Just mud, dirt, right? But what was happening? What was happening behind the scenes? Below the dirt, right? Below the dirt, your boy was getting his structure, his foundation built, his root system, right? So that way when that plant did shoot up, it shot up in a way where it could never fall down, because didn't matter how much wind, didn't matter how much storm was going on, that root structure was built in that 10 years. The foundation of it all is so concrete now that it doesn't matter what comes, right? That tree will remain. So that's a lot of times what's happening in your life when you don't see the growth, but you feel the growth. You're growing, you're changing, you're becoming better, but there's no evidence of it. So keep in mind the law of, sowing and reaping, and, follow it, because again, no matter what, as long as you give it time and take care of that environment, that plant, that tree will grow, and it will grow strong. So
definitely, man. Definitely. Foundation on rock right there.
Yep. Foundation. Because the winds will come, my friends, and the storms will come in, right? But will your root structure be grounded, right? Will you have a firm foundation for when those times do come? That's where it's at. So you hear it all the time, trade for tomorrow, think about tomorrow, man. Plant seeds today that you'll be able to eat the fruit from tomorrow. It all starts today. So stay on top of it. Someone put that on a billboard, yo. Let's see. 1 hour. Let's see.
The thing is, when you're spending, when you're investing that time in this growth, are you doing it with faith and beliefs that can happen for you? Because there's a lot of people that I've seen that, it's taking all this time and I'm not going anywhere. You're not believing it, and if you say, it's going to take time, it's going to take work, it's going to take whatever it takes, but I'm going to break through, there's a different level of determination right there. So if you are struggling right now, feeling like, bro, I've been doing this for 3 years and I'm still in the same place, you might be doubting at a subconscious level. So just change that. Hey, it's taking me long, but I know that it's going to click, and boom, you'll see it. You need to find that determination, that belief, the faith power is going to help you to get there. Because, Nick, you spent all this time, 10 years, right? Do you doubt at any moment that, this might not work?
Never. I never doubt that.
You knew sooner or later, I don't know when, it's going to work out. And look, boom, right? So having that, it's, you got to self-hypnotize yourself that it is going to happen. I don't know when and I don't need to. I just got to keep pushing. Got to keep doing it.
Yep.
And you will see that it will change.
Bro, I remember me and Anna, we were probably 20, 25 years old. And, we'd be struggling and going through it and building our e-commerce business and personally growing ourselves and all that good stuff. And, bro, we would literally just sit there and be like, at 25, we'd be like, honey, regardless, however long this takes us, later on in life, when we're in our 70s, 75, we're going to be grateful for the work we did here at 25. And we would always think, you know, if we could just get free by 30, 35, we would be able to look back at 75 on decades of freedom, right? 65, 55, 45, 35, right? Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, almost like 5 decades of freedom at that point. So the thing is, I always put myself here and thought, is what I'm doing here going to be worth it here? Long-term thinker, right? And I always thought to myself, you know what? It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Sacrifice now, sacrifice the good life. We lived a great life later. We can look back on this 1 decade, let's say from 20 to 30, right? 20 to 30, it took you to just grind, right? No sleep, just grinding, building, working. From 20 to 30, could you put in the work from 20 to 30 to look back at 70 on 5 decades of freedom? I always kept that in mind, said it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, right? And again, I understand the law. What you sow, so shall you reap, right? So I understood that. Manipulation of volume, not cool. Not cool, Gold. Not cool. Not cool. Let's take a look at how NQ closed here. This is crazy. Yay. She's a goner. She's a runner and a track star. All right, it's back to gold here for the most part. I got my ranges on gold sitting right here. So you got so let's do a fresh top-down analysis real quick. So keep in mind our daily is, you know, it's whatever. It's bullish. We went up already. We kind of rejected now, and we just flip-flopping bullish to bearish, right? The 4-hour did close on us though here. So we did get a 4-hour closure. We actually did reject that area there. So big rejection to the downside on the 4-hour. We never really, I don't know where the support is, but being that I don't know, I'm probably going to stick it like right there, right, based off of all these other levels here, and it doesn't look like we closed below that. So let's look at the 1 hour. 1 hour also has support sitting right here. You got a doji candle closure, 30-minute closed bearish, but above the range here, right? So we got a range right here. We closed above it. We melted, right? But we were not able to sustain that, right? So we start pulling back up. We close ultimately above this range here. And now if we look at the 15, we kind of have a little zone that we can use, right? So if we can get a closure above 51.89, we've got a lot of clean range to move up, and I'd like to take advantage of that. So let's see if we can kind of push ourselves out of this 4-hour support level by getting a closure above, and if we can, I think it's a good opportunity. If we end up closing back below, we can probably go ahead and fill that wick. We just need resistance, right? So we need a bullish closure first, something that remains maybe below the range, and then a bearish closure here, and then yeah, we can keep selling here. So it just depends. If we get that, great, we'll take the sells. If we can get some sort of a bullish candle that closes above, right, then the buys are starting to look pretty good too.
Yeah, I agree. Good plan.
Yeah,
Plan is set.
the plan is set in motion. Just grab the 149 one. Yeah, grab the 149. They both come with, they both have access to everything. Yeah. Yeah, the 149 is only going to be there for another 2 days. So the February 28th. Yeah, February 28th, that link gets taken down. So if you guys are, you know, looking at it, choose the 151. Obviously don't choose the 189, but if you're concerned about the 180 or whatever coming with something that the 149 doesn't, it's both the same thing. Potential wick fill. Yeah, potential here. Potential. We'll see. Andy, if we can get a closure below, then yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
Do you guys catch anything last night in London? In Asia?
In Asia, no. We had I think we had buy stops at some point. We got rid of them. Yeah. Goldie. NQ, yeah, we gotta wait on NQ. It's gonna probably be a little bit. Johnny Gems with a fresh haircut. He's here. Hey, yo, my God. Damn, son. Johnny Gems.
Yeah, I think he's at a deep delta state right now.
Oh,
bro.
he's not here. Oh, okay. Oh,
No.
he's in Delta.
Nah, he went past that brainwave, bro. He's deep delta.
He's
Man.
ass, bro.
That man's in Delta. Alright.
Yo,
I think he
Richard.
might be probably
That's funny.
playing chess with Buddha or something up there. Really tight game.
Lucid. A few of us are using Lucid. Yeah, so maybe. Yeah, I think most people like Lucid. They're also coming out. Top One's also coming out with a new. Clay was telling us the other night. They're coming out with a new eval account. So it's gonna have everyday payouts on that, end of day drawdown. He didn't give us like the actual structure, right? The pay structure. I don't think he gave us like the pay structure yet, but
on which one?
it's like a new eval that they're coming out with at Top One Futures.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you're gonna have an option for everyday payouts on this one, or
Oh,
daily payouts, whatever they
that's
call
fire.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like on the live.
They should be good to use Trade C, I think they're bringing in. So it's kind of like a Project X, Trading View type of platform. So yeah, it should be pretty good. I think those come out next week, first week of March.
Cool.
Does it get access to the live stream and Discord? Yes, it does. Yep. Yeah, it gives you access to everything. All the webinars, all the full course and everything like that too. Full course, baby. Boom. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Clubhouse like yet, what goes on in here, you have like session replays. So you'll get like a full trading course. Then we live stream. So we live stream not just the New York session here, but the London session and the Asian session as well. Every Saturday we do webinars. They last roughly about an hour, and they're on all different topics from mental performance to specific trading concepts to trade reviews to weekly, monthly reviews to Q&As, all of it. So there's hours and hours and hours of content here, pre-recorded content, and by the way, we do these live too, so you don't have to wait for like the recording. You can come hang out live with us. And then this is a new one that we put it up here. We're going to start giving some trading tips and tricks and different like tutorials and stuff like that for you guys to have access to as well. So yeah, that's it. Pretty clean, but yeah, it comes with everything. So that's on top of all the live streams too. You'll be able to watch all the replays. How can we collect data in replay? What bar? You mean like bar replay? Like on TradingView? Me personally, I collect data. If I want to collect like pre-recorded data, I'll just run onto the simulation instead of doing like bar replay up here. But I haven't done that in a while. But definitely as a new trader, that served me well. So I would do like a simulation where I collect data on all the playbook setups. But these days, I just collect data just live. So as I take trades, I collect the data and just make sure I review that data all the time, so I'm staying sharp and sticking to the plan.
Definitely.
All right, let's see something here. What time we got? 10? Yeah, so let's see how we do. We got a little bit of time. Let's see how we react in this little consolidation zone here. I know a lot of people probably got involved in these buys, and don't do that next time. Don't do that. You know, there was really no confirmation there. No. Price is all wacky right now. You got to realize when price is not itself, right? And you got to step back right there. So obviously gold, someone like slapped gold's mama or something. I don't know what happened with gold real quick, but gold was not acting. I think gold needed a Snickers. Yeah, it wasn't acting itself. So now that the market is settling down a little bit, Now we can start looking for trades again. So just keep that in mind for next time. Don't do stuff like that as if like, oh, I'm gonna miss this whole move here. You know, just chill, brother. This moves every day, every single day. Dada, that's right. I just hear myself in the living room. They got the TV black. I hear Dada, Dada. My family watches this stream every day. Literally, like I don't know if they're sitting there like with popcorn, but they definitely have it on in the living room.
With popcorn too.
They say, "Yo, Dada." Oh, okay, Dominion. Let me yeah, give me a few with Dominion. I'll have to hit up Raja and stuff and see if it's activated already. Yeah, I thought he yeah, I'll text him back. He said it was good, but maybe they did something wrong on their end. Keeping me locked in. Let's go. Let's go. You bought there? All right, all good. You learned a lesson there. You learned a lesson there, brother. Because think about it. If you're going to be trading for the next, X amount of years, you just learned a lesson that you can bring with you now for the rest of your time in your trading career, which is awesome. So actually, today was a great day. Today was a great day for you, regardless of the outcome of a trade. If you can learn something and take it with you tomorrow, then that makes a good day.
100%.
Yeah, evil bankers. These dang evil bankers. Hey, we don't want to talk too bad about the bankers.
No. Aaron, I agree, for real. Yeah, you can actually watch it with your family. There isn't just a whole bunch of like cursing.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's a family-friendly live stream, family-friendly. Let your kids see you and us making a lot of money. Let your kids believe that money comes easily and effortlessly, and you've always got more than enough. There's no lack. Any of you guys, you grew up with parents where it was just lack, and you knew it. They knew it. You knew it. What about if your parents talked to you in a way where like money was abundant? It never stopped. It was like flowing river water, right? Like your kids would have a totally different perspective, or you would have had a totally different perspective on money. So yeah, make sure that your kids don't see money as something that is lacked, something that is evil, right? Like, oh my God forbid you like money, right? Like what? Who taught us that, right? Like you need money, gang, right? You need money, right? Especially if you guys got these big goals. I mean, technically you don't need money, but I mean, money does, it's not everything, but it's up there with oxygen, it helps. It helps slightly. So it's something good to focus on, right? And make sure you're not perceiving it in a way that it's lacking, but more so that it's flowing, right? They call it currency for a reason.
Bro, I have one mentor of mine. He said, money is not everything, but it gets you mostly everything.
Yeah, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I think everyone could agree.
I'd rather have it and not need it, for real.
I think everyone could agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Anybody? I'd rather have money and not need it than need money and not have it.
Sheesh, definitely.
Money's a tool, baby. Money's a tool. Okay.
10:15 here.
Yep, 10:15. We haven't gotten a closure. We still got this support sitting here. Maybe you did slightly. I don't know. Did you slightly
go
close
slightly
below?
below the 15, but like, yeah, we did.
All right. Slightly is not going to be good enough for me right now, so we need that 30 closure.
Above.
Should you buy or sell? I think you should probably wait. If you like the 15 closure, you can start selling below there. If you want to wait for the 30, that might be our best bet here. So 15's okay, but 30 will probably be better.
Yeah, Daniel, I would say recognizing the difference between like fear that holds that like protects you or fear that limits you. I'd say really just sit down and just think about whether that holds you back from taking action or it actually pushes you to get to be more productive and take more action actually. Like, you know, Nick talked about that fear of like getting back to the job that pushed him to take quality setups and his family relied on him. So that pushes one. But now fear that limits you could be like if you didn't take any action and you just sat there and almost like got emotional about it and didn't do anything. So it's like sit down and just see what's happening really.
Yep. Money is not good or bad. It just takes on the characteristic of the person who has it. That's what I believe. Money's a simple tool. Money is a wonderful servant and a terrible master. Wonderful servant, but terrible, terrible master. All right, let me peek in the clubhouse. The clubhouse chat is all over. It's like gold. It's like all over the place. It's everywhere. Oh, top one's moving you back to live? Oh, snap.
Bye.
All right, Lucas. You'd be like my boy
Those
Austin.
daily
Just take
payouts,
the
though.
take the daily payouts.
Fire.
Can you tell us why not take the sells? You barely close below, and you barely have a top wick.
Yeah, the no top weight does it for me.
Yeah,
Definitely.
mainly the no top wick, but you barely close below there too.
Yeah, you're like right at it.
Yeah, 30's still open. 30's still in this overall range here, so we haven't really closed outside the range yet. I'm being picky. You don't see how nasty price action is? You got to be picky, right? When price action is nasty like that, I mean, we're going up and down here. So this range is not too hot for me.
No, for real.
The profit split better when they move you to live. Is it? I think it's 90%, I think. All right, we got 11 minutes on the closure here on the 30. We'll see how we close. 1 hour still open here. Just nasty. 1 hour, 4 hours okay. Never closed below either. So we might get some rejection out of this candle here. 15.0 top wick here still. So yeah, might get some rejection. Let's see what we do down here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this area right here. See if we can reject that zone. If we could reject here, come back up, close very weak, then we can possibly have an inverted seller here on the way up. Got a wick to fill, and then, you know, all that range up there. Oh yeah, it's going down so far now. We might as well wait for some buying structure. Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. Yep, for sure. Got yourself a top one account? All right, brother. Best of luck. Best of luck. Trade smart, man. Trade smart. Let the trades come to you. You know, again, you can naturally pass these funded challenges and all that pretty smoothly if you just stick to the rules, right? And let it come naturally. Don't try and force anything, but just get all your money through good A+ setups, and you'll never have to worry. You'll never have to worry about did you get lucky. Did you get lucky, right? That's how you gain confidence again too, by just sticking to the rules. So now you know you're actually not getting lucky. You're just following the rules that lead to profits. All right, let's see. Can we? Oh, this would actually look great. Yeah, if we can close bullish too up here, something like this. Nice rejection. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, money right there.
How many times have we really taken this and benefited well off of that, right? Wicks to fill, and then opportunities to continue running.
I mean, just look at the data.
Yep. That's actually my favorite setup. Inverted celery like that.
Same here. So fire. Especially with rejection from the downside and all that. It's so good.
Yeah, it is. It is. All right, give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Yo, good morning. How was your meditation, brother? Jeez, my guy went deep.
Man in like theta, what it's called. Beta.
Man, he was deep in Delta right there.
Bro, Delta, yeah, that's what it's called. Mr. Gems. Gone.
Oi!
Bro, London kept me up till 5. Oh my goodness.
Dang.
Yo, I know, bro, right? But that was too good not to take.
Yeah, that's good. Sleeping a little bit, man. What you got? Like 4 hours sleep?
Hitman say I didn't even sleep, John. She man, sure. Beast.
Dang. Didn't sleep before London tonight. We got some competition over here. Who
Oh
slept
my
less?
goodness. Coming in competition now. Yo. Oh. Has there been a trade already? Nope, there has not been a trade already here. Would you say we're turning up still? I mean, that could make sense if we kind of close above, but we have to see the closures here.
Damn, 1.5 hour. Jeez, bro. I used to do that back in the day.
Yo.
And I said, I'm out of that season.
Johnny Gems man said sure.
I've been training myself here for when the baby comes in, bro. I'm gonna join you guys here, Johnny and everybody. I'm gonna be up 24/7.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, he might not be Moises. I don't know.
Can you guys hear the crazy jungle that's going on here or no?
Not at all.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Can't
Good.
hear a thing.
The
It's like
crazy
it's like a
jungle.
wild jungle going on out there.
Yo,
Yeah.
Johnny's back, bro. He made it from his
Johnny
deep
Gems.
self-connection.
Bro, this guy tried to get extra sleep for golf today. I know it.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's very strategic.
Yup. Johnny Gems. Johnny men's this guy hero of the day. Yo, you're fun. Funny guy hero of the day. Funny guy. Where is John?
Funny
I don't even
guy.
see him.
No, he's not
Oh,
here. I
he's in the
think
chat,
he's
yeah.
just in the
Oh,
chat.
oh,
in bed.
wow. He's not even here.
He's probably still in
Yeah,
bed.
he's just texting from his phone.
Wow.
Bro, what is that guy? What is the picture of the guy that's kind of like...
Oh,
Yeah,
Shakes. Shakes
the
got
one
it.
with the phone. Shakes, come on, hit us with it.
Shakes, where's he at?
Bro, Shake's got that image on deck. I don't know how he brings it up so
Bro.
fast.
Shakes, where is it when we need you?
Johnny Gem's getting that rest in, that rest.
Yeah. Definitely, John. You ain't trading if you're not at the desk.
Why no buys at 9:45?
W.
Just too overextended. Yeah, just not my trade. Not my trade at all there. At that point, you're gonna need a little bit of a pullback. Yeah, I don't like entering way up here when support is down here.
Yeah, no.
Yo, TTE Army in India. That's good. How y'all feeling, man? It's been a little bit. I haven't been on one of the Zoom calls in a bit. Why no sells after the breakout? Which breakout?
Yeah, they look clean.
Which breakout? I'm not sure which breakout you're talking about. Johnny Gems only in the chat. Wow.
That one. That
Johnny
picture.
Gems. Johnny Gems.
That
said,
one.
No, this is legit Magnus at my house. This every time I see the image, I
Bro,
always
what?
think about that time that we were trading London.
Oh,
you
yeah.
came running.
Bro, I remember.
Yeah, I'll never forget that
Yo.
day in my
That was
entire
too
existence. Bro. Oh, this is Johnny Gems right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
that
never
was
forget, bro. I'll never
mess-
forget.
Mad funny.
That's hilarious. Damn, Goldie.
Oh.
My goodness.
Nah.
John catching him. Yeah, seriously. This guy. He's got his mouse pad on his Wow, gold's gone. 4 hour bye-bye. I wanted to hold
Yeah,
I wanted to hold
bye,
sales like
bye-bye.
all day today. From like
Yeah,
Asian last
bro.
night. I actually liked if we would have closed back below this range here last night, I would have really liked those sells. These ones here. Where was it? Right here. That range right there, man. Those I thought we were gonna get a closure below. So I was actually waiting on that last night, but nothing.
I remember Magnus. I know.
Yeah.
Bro, come on.
Magnus said, "Yo, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Whoa, I was supposed to be there at 1:30." I remember you came down and we had already got in a trade and got out. Like already had a profitable trade. I was like, "Nah, you good, brother. Just go back. Just go back to sleep. I'll see you for New York."
I went straight back. I was like, damn.
That was
I
hilarious.
missed that whole thing.
Oh snap! That was great.
Yeah,
That was
That's how
great.
it is. You know, first London session in the US, you know, what can I do?
Good thing last time you came, we had no. We didn't really have. It was like New Year's, so there wasn't much going on there.
Yeah, that was fire. Nah, I think I had like one session. One or two maybe.
Wow, bleeder. What's today? Thursday? Wow. Damn. Massive melters. What did silver do today? Melter. What did ES do? I'm sure ES melting. Yeah. What about US 30? Melting. And what else am I missing? Yeah. Wow. All melters, man. All melters.
Sheesh.
It was well anticipated,
Damn,
though. I mean,
damn.
we were bearish the whole session. It's just about getting that opportunity to get involved here.
Yeah, really.
Bitcoin? Oh, Bitcoin. Don't remind me. Bitcoin's going to 0. Yeah, I said it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Who knows where Bitcoin will go?
John is here now.
John? Hey, John. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. All right. Well, let's see what we do down here.
How are you?
Johnny Jen.
Good morning.
Rise and shine, brother. Welcome to the best live stream on the face of the planet. How you
Yo, what's
doing?
up, boys?
Hey, how are you?
Good morning.
What's up, Mr. James?
Good morning, Grand Rising. How we feeling?
Good afternoon.
Rested for sure.
Bet, yeah, same here, bro.
Good afternoon, John. How are you?
Rested. I'm amazing, bro. Blessed and highly favored. Grateful to be alive today. How you guys feeling?
Let's get it. Let's get it. Same,
Feeling
brother,
awake.
same.
here.
We're
like
feeling
programmed.
awake out here.
Facts, yo, same, bro. I'm feeling awake as well, ready to go.
Got more energy than he knows what to do with.
Ready to freaking dominate golf today.
Yo.
Ready to shoot an 80 today.
Ready to crack a Red Bull today?
Definitely.
Lovely.
First stop after trading, go get a Red Bull.
Bro, you missed his bleeder.
I know, bro. I missed the bleeder.
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah, staying up, not getting sleep before London got to me today for sure.
Oh,
And then
you
staying
stayed
up
up?
a whole, yeah.
Nah,
and
you
then I stayed
bugging.
up a whole hour later after London session for a trade
Sheesh.
that I ended up
Gotcha.
catching pips on. So it was worth it.
Oh, nice. Wait, what did you take?
I took a buy off support.
Where at? What time?
Where was that at?
Was it 6:15 for
Oh
you?
yeah, right there. Right there, up a little bit, Nick.
15 minute or?
Yeah, that one right there. That you just, buy off support for that wick fill. That was that.
Nice. Money.
Yo,
Wow, yeah, good trade.
thanks, bro.
All right, here we
Took some
go.
time to play out, but once I got activated, it started pushing. So a lot of people in
nice.
chat took that as well.
Oh, so it took a little while to make a bottom wick and all that.
Yeah, it did.
Gotcha.
Wait, what do you take? Wait, which one?
The buy off support
Where?
at 5 a.m. or 4:30, 4:45.
Oh, the one after London. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, we caught that. That was a banger.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
caught
Planned
that.
out on stream. Yeah, nice.
Nice. Yeah. Anyone that was up probably seen it and took it.
Bro,
Yes, sir.
it's so funny. Like, that's the same buys we anticipated before, but it just wanted to shoot down that fall, maybe to support, and then we could kind of get it there. So it's exactly the same, kind of.
Yeah.
It's just lower down there. So,
There
yeah,
you
nice
go.
buys.
Yes, sir.
It took
Good
a
luck.
while to play out. Like, we were in for like 15 minutes, struggling right at that entry.
Yeah, man. For real.
Yeah,
It was a great session, man. For real.
yeah, fire. Caught it with one of my elite members too. It's fire.
Oh, nice.
bro.
So you're on a call? Yeah, I love when I'm
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
call and we get a trade. Like, yeah, hold on.
Yeah, that was fire.
Lock it in.
It took a
Doing
little
that
longer. Oh,
Nick be doing that too, bro.
Sometimes, yeah.
I
If it
know.
happens, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, when
Yeah.
I'm on with the elites, I don't even look at the charts, to be honest.
Yeah, I really don't either unless like whoever I'm with is like, hey, what do you think about gold? I'm like, oh, I'm glad you said that. Let's take a look.
Yeah, it was like right after London. We talked about the idea, so I had it open for sure, but or we.
Yeah. Right.
And Nick, I think we did that a couple of times too.
We did, yeah, I think we did do that. Yep.
Yeah.
What happened, Mr. Elite? You want to take a trade instead of learning?
No,
that
no,
lasted a
he
little
just wants to
longer.
apply. You know, he wants to apply what he's learning.
Of course.
Exactly. That's like coaching
Yeah.
in
What's
live
up?
action.
What time does London stream start, Andy? It starts at 1:30. Yeah, right around 1:30 a.m. Eastern time. Yep. 1:30 a.m. You'll see Magnus send the link out and
Yeah,
good to go.
Yeah, that was super funny, bro. Magnus, when he was in the States, waking up for London, bro. This guy like sprinted down your stairs.
No, he didn't sprint.
Yeah,
He
for
walk
real.
sprinted. It was he was like he was like like the funniest thing I ever seen in my life,
I
bro.
know.
Like you like, can you guys
Bro.
picture Magnus like in his pajamas? Yo, if you think that's funny, yo, could you picture him in his pajamas just speed walking through my living room? Oh my god, it was the greatest
Please
thing
don't
ever.
picture that.
Bro.
No, that was too funny, bro. I remember that. I was
No.
so like hurried up. I was like adrenaline just pumping there. I
Yo.
was like walking down.
There was
There's
like
no
one.
point
So
though running
fast.
down, bro. Because
Yeah, there was no
one
point.
session was over at that point.
Bro, I know. It was like 4. I even saw the clock, but I still hurried down. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up at 1 just in case. I'm up, I'm waiting and waiting. I'm like, this guy ain't coming. It's time to start the London stream.
Bro, I thought you would wake me up or something, but you just
Nah,
yeah.
nah. You know, I would never invade your space like that. You know.
Nah, I'm glad. That's
Either way, the
respect,
show
bro.
goes on. You know, I got your back, brother. I got your back.
Thank you, appreciate
It was a good session too. It was a good session.
Got us
Fire,
back.
I'm glad it was. I'm glad it was.
Man,
really
just
got
funny
us
time.
back.
sprint walk down the stairs, and then straight to the living room. You know, so
Bro, and you were just in there like, I got it. I
I was like, "Hey, Magnus, how are you?" Yeah, we just caught 45 pips. How you doing?
Oh,
What
how
now?
nice. I'm going back to bed, I guess.
I say, go back to bed, buddy. Go back to bed.
Try to stay to bed, bro.
Hey, if you think that was funny, you should have seen Rafi in his pajamas at the mansion party. That was
that was mad funny too.
Yo, there's something funny about seeing like someone you know in pajamas.
a
bro.
grown
It's
man in
not-
pajamas.
Rafi and Magnus seen in pajamas, bro.
My boy Rafi came down the stairs in his PJs, like, "Hey, everyone."
Bro.
Yeah, that was classic. Classic. Hey, Rafi, how are you? No, we weren't just
Yo,
talking
what's
about you at
poppin'?
all. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Hey, guys, Rafi's back. Rafi's back.
For real.
Shh, shh, shh.
We're back. Shh.
Nah.
Don't say anything. Oh, man.
Yeah, bro, I love pajamas.
What a trend for gold. I know, right? What a trend here. Yeah, I'm actually still interested in these buys now. Wicking out of this 4-hour support level, 2 rejections in a row. We don't have anything like right this second, but possibly pretty soon. I think we need 20 minutes to go by to see how that hour candle closes, and if we can get that like inverted celery on the hour, then this might be my last shot here for a trade today. So yeah, we'll see. I gotta get my
that's you
pajamas
right
off.
there, Mason.
Honestly. What was super funny was something that happened this week during the Asian session. Magnus, so one London session, like Magnus's internet was quaking a little bit. And like in the Asian session, I think gold was being super chalked. And then Shane commented in the chat, he was like, this gold price action is just like Magnus's internet.
Bro, for real?
And then Magnus, and this is an Asian session, and then Magnus comes back out of nowhere and replies to Shane like, "I hope it's better now." Ha ha ha.
Cool.
Oh, for real. I remember
funny.
that, yeah.
Just
That's
mad
that.
funny how you come out of nowhere, bro, and respond in that way.
No
That's his
way.
dad's
He didn't
internet.
even think I was there.
In Asian session, yeah.
Yo, he thought
Oh, that's
Magnus
funny.
was sleeping. It's worse than Magnus' internet here.
He was like, "I hope it's better now." Ha ha ha.
Yeah, for real. Shakes was like, no, Magnus isn't here, so I can say whatever I want about him.
Magnus was like
Shakes,
creeping in
you
the
remember
background.
That's funny, bro. Shake, bro. Do you remember that? That was hilarious, bro.
That was funny.
That made my Asian session.
All right, here we go, Goldie. Here comes that 4-hour now. Right back up.
Roberto, we lurking.
Bro, could we see a 4-hour move out of this level here just popping up like
Yeah,
that?
I'm with that.
I think we could
Yeah,
see something
yeah.
like that here. You never know. You never know.
You
Yeah,
never
4-hour
know.
kind of like current candle fade, current candle inverted celery. Yup.
Yeah, man. 4-hour tap and supports.
Yeah.
Yo, nah, that one time, that was fire, Cole. Like, I came one time in like 3 weeks, and I win the giveaway.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, damn, did I actually win that? I heard you just Nick just like, Magnus coming here. I'm
Can't
like,
make that
yo, damn, fire.
He's like, oh, I guess I'm going to Asian session tonight. Hey everyone, don't
Yeah,
miss Asian tonight. Magnus will definitely be there. Magnus is like, all right, I guess I'll set my alarm clock for 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I did that, so okay. But
Let's go.
Adam,
Winners
I got you, boy.
That is too funny.
Adam
No,
got the
thanks.
account instead. I'm more happy for him.
Oh, nice.
Let's
Oh,
get
yeah,
it,
Adam got it instead. Yeah, W. That
Yeah,
works.
Yeah.
That works.
Let's go, Adam.
W Adam.
All right. 4-hour coming back up here, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
We got 20 minutes, though, on the candle here, so we'll see how we do. 20 minutes
Damn,
on a
at
1 hour.
15 though. 15 massive here.
Yeah, I might even call this a day. If this 15 candle close with like no wick or something, then that's it for me. That would be it. It will have to be a bit of a no trade day. Bleeders all around. Yeah, man. Just melters here today everywhere. All the winners will be in Asian tonight, but you guys don't have to come.
Funny.
I'm like, yeah, all the winners will be there, though. I mean, don't worry about coming, but I mean, all the winners will be there. So
literally all the winners will be here.
Let's take a look at the NASDAQ here, too. Yeah, we got these ranges here. If we can get closures back above, we got a lot of room. A lot of room here. NQ, though, could keep pushing. So I want to see those closures above because we could just keep melting here.
Damn, NQ really dropped there.
Yeah, bro. Big drop, big drop. All right, who's got any questions? Are you guys just enjoying the comedy show here today? Any questions? We're just blabbing over here. We're yapping here. We're yapping. But there's nothing really going on, so might as well yap a little.
Traders trade, man.
I know, bro.
Traders trade. The best move was 7 a.m. 7 a.m. on gold, probably, yeah, like between 7 and 8. Yep. That 30 move that we could have got our hands on, or at least tried to, it had no top wick. This one here. I think that was like the best move. But 7 a.m. 7. Yeah, for the buys. Yeah, for the buys they look good. For sells though, I think it was at 30. 8 o'clock closure was money. But again, no top wick here and just drove straight down. Yeah, both good opportunities. There was some good opportunities like pre-session. It looked like. Positive chatter on U.S. and Iran talks. Okay. Yeah, we still could reject, absolutely. Yeah, end of the month. Yeah, a lot of crazy price action here.
Yeah.
Should we go for pack runners? Pack runners are good. Right time, right place. Absolutely. Yeah. Top one or Apex and why? I don't know. I think somebody else could probably answer that better than you. I've actually never really used Apex too much, so I don't really know a lot about Apex.
Lucid pretty good and take profit trader too.
Yeah.
Might be something.
Facts, bro. Those two are great firms.
Yup. 90% off or 50%. Isn't it more or less the same? Probably. See, the best part about Top One is we have the inside connections. So sometimes, like when things go on, I can help out, or Top One support realizes that you're with us and whatnot, and they're like, all right, we'll help you out more. But yeah, I think the connections right on Top One is probably the best that we can. They have good customer service, and even if you don't get the answer you're looking for, right, at least you still get an answer. So yeah, I don't know about Apex. I've never really used them. Trailing drawdown is awful. Yeah. Does that mess with you, like in the way that we trade? Yeah, I always wondered about that. Apex is nice because you get 20 accounts. 20 accounts.
They also have more rules though.
Do they?
Yeah, a lot of rules like trailing and stuff like that. Daily consistency.
Yeah. Wow, gold.
Yeah,
insane.
bro.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Let me text Clay.
Let Clay know what's up.
Sign the checks.
Sign the checks.
Well,
you
yeah,
see him smile. I don't know if you guys seen the reel, but when I was saying that, he started smiling and giggling. He knows. He knows.
He knows what's up.
Bro, yeah, nah. I mean, I had to get that sleep, right? Because we're playing some golf, so. Can't
Makes
be
sense, man.
Can't
Oh yeah, that's why you got. Must be nice, John. Must be nice.
Yeah, bro.
You only went to sleep at 5 a.m.
I know.
That's 5. Yo, John? What made you think to stay up there?
Because I'm like, this move is really good, and I have an amazing read on it. 4 hour was really tabbing supports and very bullish, and
Yeah.
the 30-minute had
agree.
clean range and a wick to fill to the left, and if we just close above this range, it looks great for buys, and we did close above that support. We made a perfect lower wick, and
You gotta
Had a great
execute
read.
on that, bro.
yeah, I
You
had
got
to.
to.
Yeah, such a
Yeah,
good read.
Fastball down the middle, you don't swing at that, bro. You're out of the lineup.
Exactly, bro.
Definitely.
I
Definitely.
had to
You're out of
execute
the
it as
lineup.
part of my plan. I planned it out, and I had
Yeah.
an amazing read in London session, so I had to follow through.
Yeah, it's worth the wait. It really
It
is.
is.
Like it's the life
Yeah,
of a
really.
day trader. Like I was on the phone with Green last night after the session, and we were waiting on that closure below whatever it was. And it was looking like it was about to close, and I was like hanging out in the garage, and I was like, I got up, I'm like, all right, let me go get this closure, because like I got an opportunity to make a couple $1,000 right now, right? If we get what we're looking for, so it's worth the wait. This is our job. So
Yep.
basically, when good setups come up, you want to execute on them regardless, right? So it's like it's the life of a trader. You don't need to work all day, but here I am, just sitting around, and when a setup shows up, you got to pull the trigger, or you got to wait for it if you can, and that can produce you a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. It's well worth it.
Yes, sir. 100%, bro.
Do I go live in the clubhouse for all sessions like this? I'm in the clubhouse for every session outside of London, because London is like 3 o'clock in the morning for me. So
That's me, yeah.
yeah, so Magnus
And
runs
John.
London. Magnus and John are in London. Rafi's in London too a lot. So every now and then
Yeah.
you'll catch me in London. I used to
Tomorrow,
trade London
Rafi.
every day
You know it.
last
Yes,
year,
sir.
but
Yes,
not anymore.
Sir.
Yeah, these are the London boys here.
London squad.
But we do good in London. I don't even want to go to London anymore because I'm not even trying to get in these guys' way. These guys got a good flow going, nice momentum, nice rhythm. Last thing I want to do is go mess that up.
Magnus,
Plus,
we
I got
talked about it.
4 kids to look after at night, so
Oh yeah.
Otherwise I'd be there.
Also that.
Once Rafi has his new baby, he'll be in London session more often
Every
too.
day. Every
Yeah.
day.
There you go.
he'll be
You're up anyway,
daddy
so-
daycare in London.
I know, bro.
Oh yeah.
London is amazing though. I traded London all last year, almost basically every day, so it's a good session.
That was my favorite session when I lived in Asia, bro. Like it was
Yeah.
middle of the day. It was beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, right, man.
With the clubhouse, I think we showed it earlier. Basically, all the live streams. So, who is that? This guy's banging on my door like he's the police. What's up, King Man?
Fire, Steven.
He said, "It's me.
See you there tonight.
It's me."
Flow State in London for real. Yes, sir. Fun futures.
Facts, yo.
What time is London? London starts at 1:30 a.m. Eastern time and ends around 4.
Yeah,
Sometimes we
1:30.
stay till like 4:15. Rare occasions 4:30, but around 4.
London starts at a time that you need to be at.
No time for sleep.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good.
Vicky's here, baby. Let's get it. Never missed a single stream. W. Let's go.
Yo, shout out Vicky. Let's go.
I like it. I like it. Let's see.
Nick, bro, how was your night last night after agent session?
Incredible, brother. Couldn't have been better.
Nice, bro. Did you stay up late and read?
I did, yeah. I probably stayed up till about 1.
Damn.
A little
Nice.
bit before 1.
That's that freedom life, right?
Stayed up, hung out with Anna for a bit, had to jump on a phone call, did some reading, and yeah, off to bed.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Tried to catch a trade there, wherever it
Outstanding.
was, but we never got that closure, so I just called it.
Yo, nice, bro.
Forget where that was, but somewhere over here.
Cool.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, I wanted to sell here,
So,
so I was kind of looking at this range right here for some potential. 4 hour was bearish, had a top wick, Wanted to see this candle close below, but closed above right here.
Yeah.
So I was trying to aim for that wick fill, range fill, catch something like that. But yeah, didn't get the closure. Broke the 1 hour low too, or 30-minute low too, which is just nasty. That ain't right. That ain't right. So any impulse trades got tapped in right there.
Facts, bro. Impatient traders, bro.
Impatient, yeah.
You didn't take a trade, but you avoided the loss too, so you technically got paid. Got paid for it. Got paid to be disciplined and patient.
Yep. First time here. What's up, Ben John? It's good. Welcome in, bro. Any questions, anything we could do to help you, don't hesitate to ask in the chat. It's all live every day, so you got the live chat going, and feel free to get your questions answered.
What's up, Mr. John? How you feeling, bro?
Mr. John, let's go. I like your patience. I like it too, man. I like it too. I like it. My family likes it. My loved ones like it. My future likes it. My community likes it. I think patience is very admirable. You know, when I was coming up in the game, I had no patience early on as a trader. And it wasn't until, you know, I seen Raja and I seen Don, and I really admired their ability to stay out of the market. If the setup wasn't there, they were not interested. And I admired that trait or that attribute about them. And then when I started reading like the forex mindset and all that, then I realized that all high level traders think that way and act that way. And I started listening to like hedge fund owners, and I started listening to what they were saying about the successful traders, like the long-term successful ones. And they always use two words, and they're the same two words that I use every stream. It was patience and discipline. So I found out that those two things, patience and discipline, is what brought those other traders enormous amounts of money. So even though I wanted enormous amounts of money too. So I understood, okay, if I want to get that, then patience and discipline is probably where my focus should go. So from that point forward, I started focusing, and again, I admired those guys for like staying out of trades. You know, I couldn't do it. Like someone said, hey, I got in that buy earlier, right? It's hard to stay out, gang. When you can press a button and make money, it's not easy, right? To stay out of that idea or to keep your finger off that button, but it's required for, you know, payment. So yeah, I noticed that way wasn't helping me, and I started trying this patient and disciplined way of doing it. And again, you know, I'll make a video about this on YouTube soon, but yeah, the playbook proved itself to me. You know, it proved itself to me, and I basically put everything on the playbook. I said, you know what? If I fail, I could blame this stupid playbook. And I just started applying it. And you know what? It was green week after green week after green week. And, you know, there was some red here and there, but it started to mainly be green. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, this is actually working well. And again, I realized that I wasn't getting lucky at that point. So I knew that the reason I was making the money was because I was following the rule, like I said earlier. And then that boosted my confidence as a trader. Because again, anyone stuck in the feeling of like, maybe I'm just getting lucky, right? And then it kind of brings you back down and you build it back up, but you keep thinking you're lucky because you are, right? Because a lot of times you're not even executing on the system. So once you start following through on that system and executing on that, every trade, like not most trades, not some of them, like all of them, you know, so that way the playbook can prove itself to you. Now you begin to gain confidence and you understand, hey, this is the reason I'm successful. It's because I'm being patient and disciplined and waiting for these setups, not because I'm getting lucky or, you know, it's not beginner's luck or any of that. It's I'm doing what's required here.
Facts, bro. Yes, sir. And I was taught by the pro traders that you need to fall in love with not trading just as much as you love trading, because to not trade requires patience and discipline, and patience and discipline is what pays, right? Because anyone could just take a trade, but it's not taking the trades that makes the money, it's taking the best trades, right? So being patient and disciplined for those best trades and staying out of the markets for those crappy trades, right? That's how you're playing offense and defense in this game. And you know, super important, because making money doesn't mean anything if you can't keep it. So, you know, that plan, following it, allows you to make money and keep money.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, the only reason I have the results I have is because of the plan. It's trust me, it's not because I'm good. It's not because I'm amazing. You know, it's simply because I follow the rules to the game. That's literally it. I can't credit. I can't say, hey, look at me, guys. I'm so amazing and I'm such a great trader. Like, the only reason you see the results that you do is because of the discipline and patience that you see myself apply, right? Okay, you can get lucky and get this done 1 month, maybe 2 months, right? But without patience and discipline, you don't do this all year, right? All year, every year for the most part. Is like my results have looked just like this for the last almost 3 years now. So what have I done? It's not that I'm so amazing or great. It's just simply the fact that I'm an amazing executor at the plan, and it's either my deal or no deal according to that data, and I don't budge. I don't care if there's 2,000 people waiting for me to call a trade. I don't care if it's slightly closed below but doesn't have a top wick, or I just doesn't matter to me, right? So I just block out all the noise and I focus on my data and my data only, and that's when I execute, and that's how I stay green. Again, it's not because I'm great, right? It really isn't. It's just because I follow the rules, and when I don't follow the rules, guess what happens to me? Just like you guys, I'll blow the account, I'll take a big loss, you know, and then if I end up revenge trading, guess what happens, you know? Downward spiral. So you have to pay rent every day. You know, you got to make sure you're on top of your game every day, and not a day can go by where you really slip. So
yeah, for real.
How do you build data? You sample size. So a lot of times, like, my sample sizing process is I notice something. So let's put N for notice. Right? I notice it happen a couple times, and then I consciously watch it. So now I watch it, and as I watch it, I start collecting data. So I start saying, okay, journaling the trades up without taking them. Okay, it worked here, it doesn't work here, and somehow through that data or whatever, I'll get myself some sort of a win rate, right? And let's say if that win rate is pretty good, what I'll start to do is execute, but small. Very, very small. So I'll go very small on these trades, and then again, I'm collecting that data. So every trade I take, I'm journaling them. I'm tracking the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. I'm watching what happens when it works. I'm watching what happens when it doesn't. I'm trying to find the common denominators, trying to find what leads to a good trade that plays out, what doesn't, right? All that stuff. And then from there, throughout this entire process of me noticing something, picking it up, watching it, and then executing at a low size, typically I try and get myself to 100 trades, 100 reps of doing that. And then through that 100 reps, if it gives me over a 70% win rate, because I don't put anything less than 70% win rates in my playbook, if it gives me over that, then I begin to trade it. So that's where it comes to trading it, and then I put my size on it, and by the time I'm really trading it, I already have the data, I already can size in, I already know the setup, right? So who's willing to do that? Not many people. Sometimes this process for the fade, you guys know the fade, right? You guys love the fade. You see it work all the time. This took 1 year. 1 year. Could you do that for 1 year? Or you see it one day and you're like, all right, yeah, perfect, I'll execute on that, right? We study this thing for 1 year straight. And that's why we're so good at it now, right? Because before we really even applied the pressure down here, we had already gone through over 100 trades, found the strengths of it, found the weaknesses of it, found, you know, what attributes were represented when it worked well, which ones were there when it didn't work well. Like, there's a lot to it. And again, you should fall in love with the process of this. This is my career. So I have no problem taking time to study and get better. I know if I get better, I can look how much money the fade has made me, but I guarantee it's a lot of money, right? All because I've went through this process here, didn't rush it, and, you know, only executed when the time was right. Sample size.
Yes,
And that was with everything. Onion, breakout, pack runner, fade, target tap concepts. I mean, you name it, you know, higher time frame, lower time frame correlation. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be sitting here, like, on your phone or playing a video game and not paying attention is, for lack of better terms, stupid, right? Because you can learn how to make millions of dollars, yet you're playing like World of Warcraft, right, on your PlayStation. So you miss out on all these lessons. So what took me a year to learn, I can teach you in 5 minutes. But if you miss that because you're in a serious Call of Duty match with your friends who you've never met in your life, they live in Uganda and Africa and Europe. You never even met these guys, right? But that game is more important to you than learning a concept that may have taken me a year and a half to actually understand. I give it to you right away. So those that are paying attention can benefit very good from this. But those that are slacking here, you're going to keep slacking.
For real, bro.
Keep slacking.
You'll be good in Call of Duty, but trash in trading.
Oh, you'll be great in Call of Duty. You'll be great.
For real. Maybe try to make money playing Call of Duty if that's the case.
Yeah.
Bro, if you just paid attention to one thing, it's like trying to catch 2 rabbits. You're losing both.
Yeah, I'm reading this book right now. We're focusing on the chapter right here. The chapter is attention. Attention.
What's that?
Attention, Kmart shoppers. We have a spill at aisle 4. No, yeah, it's about attention. It's about focus. And winners focus. Losers are unfocused.
Yep.
Let's go. Playing Overwatch. Yeah, I never heard of that one, but yeah, now you know. And again, a good lesson to learn, right? Why not learn it here now and then you can use it forever?
Yeah.
All right, man. That's it. I think we're done. There's no trades here. Yeah, there's nothing going on. I could probably chat with you guys and hang out all day, but yeah, I don't think we got anything here, man. So nothing in the New York session. Yeah, nothing.
Now it's time to go golf.
Yes, now it's time to hang out, enjoy the day. If you guys are sticking around the desk, please, just don't force anything. You guys have been patient with us this whole time. Don't ruin that patience on some cheap trade, right? Make sure the trade is actually there if you do end up, taking a trade. And if it is there, then execute, right? If not, then just enjoy your day. Call it a day or go hang out or do whatever. But I think that's it. Yeah, nothing really here in the New York sesh, just a lot of ups and downs. We like the 830 sells, but couldn't get a hold of them with that no top wick. And other than that, I don't really see anything else that was pretty good. In terms of NQ here, I would wait for buys for probably closures back above. Yeah, wait for maybe a 15-minute support here and then a closure above. And again, now you got all that range there. So yeah, that's it. Let's wrap it up here. I think tomorrow's pretty much the last day of the month, right? So last day of the month coming up. It's been one for the books here so far this month, and let's just keep it that way. We got, tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day, right? What do we got? What's Monday? Monday is the 2nd. Yeah, so great month, gang. Big shout out to everyone who crushed it here in February. We got one more day. Stay on top of it, and let's wrap this up, put a bow on it, and head into the lovely month of March, my friends.
Yes, sir. It's going to be so good, man.
W's on the way out. If you guys can sub to the channel and like the stream, John, Magnus, Rafi,
yes, sir.
Boys, I'll see you guys later in Asian session.
Last Asian session of the day, of the week.
Yeah.
And do me a favor, man. Just stay out of trouble.
Stay out of it.
Do that.
Yes,
stay
sir.
out of it.
Thank you for having us, brother.
Yes, sir. I'll see y'all. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you guys back in Asian session, and everyone else.
See y'all.
See y'all
day
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Later, Gators. Love y'all. Blessings.
Mad love. Love
Peace,
y'all.
G's. Later.
Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, it's all God. This ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah. I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah. like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack and the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and the mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put him back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big, big, big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff. Probably thought it was a bluff till I went and turned it where I was down, but now I'm up. Let's go. Yeah. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up, 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 up. I was down, but now I'm up.
100 grams.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me. And when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers. And I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave. I'm a rowboat, blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up
Yo,
like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, it's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh, I never rest. Swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind. My ex knows this, let me expose this. She left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist.